No, I have something to tell you guys.
What is that?
Oh.
I just hit my water bottle over. No,
No!
I'm joking.
Man, what a
I'm good, I'm
bad
good.
cold opening already.
This is terrible.
This is a
terrible.
cold
This
opening?
Is all right, we have to.
This is the
we have
cold
to
opening?
Demote, no. We have to demote medium brain man to little brain or mini brain man again.
They don't even know what Brain Man is.
They don't know what brain man is yet.
Raisin Bran. Anyway, guys, welcome. We're here on the Catching Zeez podcast. Isn't that crazy? Wow. Anyways,
so horrible.
maybe the worst intro of all time. Maybe the worst intro of all time.
I have
It's
a good
terrible. I
guys,
think it's great.
No, I have a good opening. All right.
Oh.
All right, here we
Let's
go.
assume that if Zeez was a disease, what would we like to be catching Zeez? Like catching the cold? What symptoms would you have? I think hyena laugh you'd get.
Well, these really like slimes, so I don't know. I feel like you'd just be oozing out slime.
You'd
I don't
be
know.
oozing slime. You'd be you develop a hyena laugh.
You just turn into a slime. You turn into a slime.
The name of the disease would literally just be disease.
Disease.
It would just literally be disease.
Disease.
Bro, that would be
Disease,
insane.
bro.
It's so funny.
And wait, no. When you have the disease, you're diseased.
Ah, you're disease. Ah. It's
There
funny. You should all be. This is the point where every single viewer laughs.
I'm not hooked up to my soundboard this time, so
Oh, that's okay. You'll just have to use your
Right.
actual vocal cords this time.
clap, 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 clap.
All right, more little rookie sounds.
Clap, 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 clap.
No, I think
That
we're
was so
good.
beautiful. Sniffa, sniffa.
I think we're good.
Did you watch Bochi the Rock recently? I've seen a lot of those references from you.
Yeah, Spochi the Rock is great. It's an amazing anime.
I actually,
Highly recommend.
when I went to Anime Midwest recently, and at the con swap, I got a Bochi the Rock like whiskey glass that has like her like etched into it. So there you go.
That's pretty
very
rock.
cool.
Very
it was,
cool.
and I got it for like $2.
And-
So
That's pretty
Yeah,
radical.
Oh, was it like the Yui figure you got?
yes, that was at another con swap, but I got that from a much different convention.
I see. I should go to cons to get these cool merch things.
Yeah, but okay, you have to go to cons with something called a con swap, and the smaller the con, the more likely there is a con swap.
Okay.
The reason it's for smaller cons is that larger cons typically the vendors, from what I understand, the vendors don't allow for con swaps to occur, so they'll pay out the con staff to allow to make sure that people don't schedule that time in as like a panel or a booth or something. But what a con swap basically is just a garage sale where people who have way too much anime crap put it all on display and they sell it for super cheap, or you can trade them something for a bunch of stuff that they want, right? So yeah, it's basically an anime yard sale, and it's great, and you can get really nice figures sometimes for an absolute bargain, right?
Whoa.
But again, only small cons tend to have them, so
That's so cool. Make sure to smash that like
It is.
button.
I think I got a Kirby at a con swap one time for like $2.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Like a little
there you
Kirby
go.
figure. It was pretty cute.
how big's the curb being?
It was like a little keychain. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
It wasn't really that big, but I still have it. It's very cute. But yeah, that stuff there can be cheap. I mean, I've only been to a few cons, but the ones that I have been to, the merch was usually pretty interesting.
Right. I mean, just comparative to what you'll get in the dealer's room. I mean, it's just so much better deal. What was the last con? When was the last time you were at a con? I can't even remember.
I haven't been.
Zeez?
I haven't been till since like 2020. I think it's been a while.
Since the pandemic.
20?
Jeez.
You
I think,
went.
yeah.
You went to a con in 2020?
I think so.
Were there cons in 2020? It has to have been early 2020 before they shut down everything.
Maybe it was before. Actually, no, you're right. Maybe it was 2019. Huh?
Dang, bro.
That's crazy. Almost 5 years,
It's
I
been
guess.
a while. Only me and Little Rookie are
Conning it up.
con goers of the modern era.
Our Connors.
Of the modern, yeah, Connors of the after the fall.
After the fall?
How's it feel? How's it feel to be con men? Huh? How's it feel to be con men?
Excuse me? feels pretty great.
It's
to
okay.
be-
Little rookie is still just learning.
It makes me want to become
still
a
learning.
car salesman.
Yeah, a race car salesman, right?
Yeah, it makes me want to become a race car salesman. All right, let me tell you what. I'm gonna totally not make a single mother like sign onto a really predatory loan to get a car because she really needs one. Let's go. Anyways,
What?
do you guys feel as though like your perception of time is like just pre-pandemic and post-pandemic?
No.
Like, I feel like it kind of do separate them in two different worlds almost.
Not necessarily for me, because I spent a lot of my time just inside regardless, so I guess I never really noticed that much of a difference.
Well, to me, it's like, I feel like the general, I don't know, overall, maybe people are more, maybe I was younger, so like I wasn't so involved in, I guess you'd say, like negative things, but like, I don't know. I feel like it just the world wasn't quite as negative. Like how media and the algorithm work, like didn't push as much like negative, terrible content. Like kind of how I work with the internet, and then also like it's I don't know. I all my activities have gone back to the regular, but like things like I guess when I go out and about, like things like inflation really like speak volumes just to like how expensive it is to do things. And
yeah,
I've
noticed that at least. I don't know. I guess I've been like I talked about in the last podcast, I've been focusing more on like having a positive mental attitude, so I don't know if that really has much to do with it. But I get what you mean, especially about like the prices of whatnot inflating. It's so crazy that like a place I used to go to somewhat often that's nearby had really good spaghetti that was like, you know, under $10, and now it's like $15, and it's like, okay, that's cool. Yep, that's awesome. It's just stuff everywhere.
$15 spaghetti? I'd be happy to get spaghetti for like $20 here.
Okay, but like you're in a city, so it's different there.
That's true.
And you might soon be as well.
Potentially.
Who knows? Who knows? Stop. Anyway, so do you guys know if the little rookie actually laughs at jokes?
He does.
Actually.
I've heard him genuinely laugh one time, and it actually sounds amazing. But like, you have to. It's the freaking diamond meme again. You know that? Remember the diamond meme I told you about? You know, rummage through all the dirt to get to the diamonds. That's just how he works. All parts of the little rookie. That's how he works.
Oh God.
No, it's true though. I've actually seen Little Rookie. Like, we've laughed so hard to the point where we just could not function and eat. Like, we were at the table and I like made some food. I was like, all right, everyone, I made food for today, and we're gonna eat. And and we just started laughing about the most stupid things that he would just bring up, to the point where we would just laugh so hard the food's just gone cold. We're still laughing. We're incapable of eating because we literally could not stop laughing.
Dude, I try to tell a freaking joke on the show sometimes, or like just the smallest thing, and then the little rookie makes a fake laugh, and I feel terrible about my joke. I'm like, I should not have even said that. I feel terrible. He's literally a psychological terrorist in my mind space. Like he's just tearing me down. I think that's a genuine laugh right there. I think that was good, but other than that.
Well, I mean, I think we're gonna need to do something about the psychological terrorists then.
Well,
Rookie?
I guess like with my laugh, you never have to worry because I constantly laugh at like the end of every sentence. So
That's true.
Well, I laugh
Like the true entertainer you are.
exactly. Like I have to laugh at something or else dead air won't be filled. Ha 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 ha.
There you go. That's a fake one.
Oh, come on.
Wait,
I feel like I'm the one that laughs the most genuinely.
That's
Oh,
true.
God.
That's honestly fair.
Walrus laugh. Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys have I walrus laughed on the podcast before?
Many times, yes. I remember editing through them many times. I can't confirm. I remember hearing just.
I was gonna say I don't really know.
I have it like in my brain. I could just hear the.
You have like the audio waves of when the walrus laugh occurs. Like,
I can
mapped
literally
out.
see.
So
I can see them. Yes, I can see them. If I look while I'm editing this right now, I'm gonna see them. I'm gonna see them. And then it's usually followed up by like, I'm dying.
I can see the.
That's usually how it works.
We might get one coming.
It's the, oh, I'm dying afterwards. That's usually how it works.
Oh my god, stop. I need to breathe. Oh god.
Are you dying by chance right now?
Almost. I can't
every
say
single
it
podcast,
now that
I have
you've
to-
mentioned it.
I have to listen to it twice. You guys get to record it, but I have to listen over it again, and like sometimes multiple lines over and over and over again. So
There it is.
now you just have to go. Oh, I'm dying! Quick, make it a trend.
Oh, I'm dying.
There we go.
Zeez throughout high school was someone who was, and you still are amazing at making caricatures of certain people, like catching up on little trends that they
Well,
have.
yeah, but not
like,
in like a bad way, in the most inoffensive way.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
I'm
in a funny
offended.
way.
Oh, where I just
In a
pick up
funny
on
way.
people's mannerisms.
Yes.
That's true. That's true. I do know people's mannerisms. That's right.
Remember that one time we made like trading cards of people, remember?
I didn't know that was little Bonch.
What?
Little what?
I don't know why I was
Little
okay.
Bonch man? Little brain man?
No,
Okay,
we
remember-
actually did it, remember?
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was a little rookie who did it for like a gag, but I for some reason decided to call him Little Bonch Planet, like how we called Little Bonch. The freaking Little
It's like
Bonch
Little Big
Planet.
Planet?
Yeah, like Little Big Planet, but I
Yeah.
called it Little Bonch Planet on our podcast at one time, and I for some reason mixed up Little Rookie with Little Bonch Planet,
What?
and it just killed me for some reason. I don't know. I literally meant to say Little Rookie, it just out came Little Bonch Planet.
What is this podcast?
The worst one. The first forecast of the year, though. So
Hey.
Yeah, we get the first walrus
Happy New
laugh
Year.
of the year too.
wait. You said Happy New Year. Wait, that's perfect. We have a topic to transition to. We haven't actually talked about a single one of our topics that we've written down.
No, wait, go back. Devolve.
It's okay. We gotta
No,
keep.
go
You gotta
back,
keep
go back.
going.
Go back.
We're only 10
No, no,
minutes
no,
in.
no.
Devolve back into
No.
devolve back into
No,
debauchery.
no. You gotta finish the trading card thing. You gotta finish the trading card.
Devolve into debauchery right now.
Well, that would be yours, Little Rookie. You want to talk about the trading card thing?
Yeah, let's talk about debauchery for a moment.
Okay.
Why?
Dodging the question as per usual.
Are you talking about the trading card thing that I used to do? Like,
Yeah, the
Yes,
trading card thing.
literally, yes.
The trading card thing.
What
yeah.
else are we talking about?
I mean, it was actually kind of interesting.
which one are you talking about? The card game that I pseudo made?
I mean, you
I thought
literally
you-
just did make it.
Well, I thought you were
Um,
talking about the ozone layer one specifically,
Oh,
which nobody knows what it's about. I thought that's what we were referring
are
to.
you talking? Okay, so you're talking about the announcement. A long time ago, back when I was young and spry and hip and cool with the kids, I was dabbing along with the fellows in the streets, and while I was momentarily dabbing and
No, this is too far in the past.
too
Stop.
far in the
This is
past
like,
for
this
the
is like
you youngsters.
2016.
This
Hold
is
on.
like
I was-
this is
I
like
was-
80s cringe.
Back in the day, I was swag and hip and cool with the kids, right? I had swag, I had street cred, so I was there
Yeah.
dabbing, Fortnite dancing my way through the room. Emmy was looking on with eyes like glittering. She was like, "I want to be,
What?
I want to be swag like that."
What? No, you're making this part up.
And
Come
hip
on.
and cool with the kids.
Yeah, hip and cool with the kids. You got plenty of swag. We know this now. Go on.
But to make a long story even longer,
Yeah, I was about to say, what are we talking about here?
to make a long story short, a while back, I thought it'd be kind of interesting to introduce our like a group channel project that I had been working on or ideating on. It was a YouTube collaboration, like team channel, like how you would imagine like the Game Grumps, for instance. Very popular example. So I wanted to create this like a content creation group called the Ozone Layer, but that never came to be. But
By the way, I still want to do it, and I'm still up to do it in case there is ever a day.
Well,
Just
but
saying.
you would need me to also do it, wouldn't
Well,
you?
what I will say is
because it
that
was
the
just-
the announcement video that I made for that was in the form of a card game against Emmy, where Emmy got the chance to reprise her role as our local deep-voiced villain, and she basically hysterically laughed very hard a
Yeah, I
couple of
did.
times, and I got gamed. I got destroyed by Emmy in a card game where she took control of my character, and then I think she took control of a couple of my shows. This is not going to make any sense. But it...
Well, no, just in the way you're describing it, it's a little complex. But basically, you created trading cards of like real people
Yes.
for like a YouTube funny short skit thing, and it was actually really goofy. How you made each card like represent the things that we did, like what our talents and our like strengths and flaws were, or whatever. It was honestly really interesting to see, especially since you didn't like go super deep on it. But if you looked at the card, you would like see the details, and the drawings were also really cute as well. I thought it was a pretty funny little skit.
I think it was pretty cool. It was a lot of fun.
But to transition from that, Race Man, you have long-term goals and plans for 2024 written down here.
I do. Yeah, so I guess to jump into there, it was just like a general, like, this is more questions, not just for me. I don't really have a lot of defined goals or plans, but also for you guys. I know Emmy also put down, like, writing goals for 2024, so it kind of goes in line with that. But just, like, goals in terms of, like, what I hope to accomplish out of the year. At the moment, like, I don't really, like, view... Sometimes, like... I don't ever think about that, and I still haven't, and that's part of the reason why I wrote that down, is like, I just kind of had this thought today. I'm like, I'm 20 days into 2024, right? And, well, as of the time of this recording, and what do I want to get out of it? Like, one of my goals of this year was to try to go, like, obviously I usually have, like, an incentive, hopefully, to get to a lot of new amusement parks every year, right? Well, the only way to do that now is through going pretty long distances for me, right? And that's really difficult for me if I wanted people to join me, like for a lot of my personal friends to join, because they're not quite as into it as I am. So it's hard for me to be like, hey, do you want to, put down a couple $100 and road trip or fly across the country to these amusement parks? It's not as easy of an ask, although people are usually down for the adventure, right? Sometimes, at least I've had good luck with you guys and other folks in the past. So one of my goals was like, oh, I should finally do the thing, what I never did my entire life, which is actually join a coaster club. But I still have procrastinated on that to this very day. So I would like to join a coaster club for this year, but a lot of like the events are now already booked out for the year. But I don't, at the end of the day too, like a lot of the things that come with being in a coaster club is still like getting a social network of people who want to go on casual trips anywhere, right? So like, I've never been someone before who has been good at like going on a Discord server and making friends with people that I never had met. I'd kind of experienced that in the past in middle school with like friends I had in PlayStation. So like, I don't know, like how do I join a group and then become socially involved enough on like a Discord server they have or whatever to like get on friendly enough terms to plan a trip with someone like that? I don't know. To me, like that just seems like such big stretches or weird things. But like for 2024, at least I would like to start branching out socially with people who are sort of share my topic interest or like my hobby a bit, and who would be wanting to and financially stable enough to want to go on trips with me places, right? Another goal of this year. So like this year, I'm kind of trying to avoid, when I'm thinking about like my trips is like any sort of Disney Universal stuff, because I'm trying to save that all for the opening of Epic Universe in 2025. So like usually that's like the costlier park trip, right? Would be doing that. One of my goals of this year, so if I get into where I'm at in my life, I'll talk about this to a greater extent, but my girlfriend is changing careers and she might be moving with me. And if she does, to celebrate kind of this big change in our lives, I literally just today like came up with an idea. It's just like looking at like flight tickets, and like I was surprised by how cheap it is to like just go to like the UK specifically. Like there's a couple of really good deals on flights right now.
I'm curious.
Yeah, it's actually only like I found some for under $600, like several, like a lot of airlines doing it round trip there and back under $600, which which I thought like you were definitely playing over $1,000, like
yeah,
easily
that's what I would
to
think
get
too. If you're going at least overseas, interesting.
Yeah, no, it actually like from a ticket by ticket basis is actually not like that. I paid more just recently on my work trip,
especially if it's round trip. More.
Yeah, round trip. I'm paying. I recently flew. I guess I'll talk this more where I'm at in my life, but just a quick reference. I recently flew from Indianapolis to Raleigh-Durham, and I had to like a couple of transfer flights for work-related items, and that was a $900 round trip. Like literally $400 less than 76 I'm seeing to the United Kingdom. So I don't know. I don't know. I was just really pleasantly surprised with that. And like one of my I don't know. That's like one of my goals. Is like maybe a cool goal would be for 2024 to finally renew my passport after it expiring when I was a kid a long time ago. And actually like leave the country for once. Like Canada's easy, like I'm not. The reason I'm doing UK is just because she's a huge Beatles fan, and like I know she's always wanted to go there. It's like a big goal of hers.
Oh, that makes sense.
And also,
like
like from a coaster trip perspective, the hyper coaster at Thorpe Park's opening. Nemesis just reopened at Alton. So like, okay, it's a really good time coaster wise, except for the Universal UK project, but I don't know when that's going to even open. So you know, this is a great time to go to UK for coasters.
You know what else you can do?
what are you laughing at, little Bonge Planet?
No, I just thought it was a nice gesture. I think it's
No, it
very
was.
thoughtful.
It was.
Oh yeah, that was.
I'm actually happy to hear. I'm actually happy to hear about your girlfriend switching careers, because I know she worked really, really long hours at her old career.
Yeah.
That was
yeah, I'm really glad about that too.
I'm proud of you. Laugh, you know.
I
I see. Like a proud dad. Like, good one, son.
You're still forgetting the most important thing about going to the UK.
What is that?
What am I forgetting?
Driving on the wrong
Gordon
side
Ramsay,
of the road?
obviously.
Oh, he's not. Is he? I thought he's from. Is he Australian or from the UK? What?
No, he's Scottish.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's Scottish. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm not caught up with the lore, guys.
I think
I'm sorry.
he's Scottish. If I'm wrong, Gordon Ramsay's gonna be like furious.
Yeah, I thought it was because you're gonna be offended when you asked for a bottle of water instead of a
Oh my god! Ain't no way.
Zeez, you have offended everyone.
Ain't no way you
It's
just
a classic
said that.
meme.
I'm gonna
Okay,
become a
it's a
Brexit
classic
geezer
meme.
before I go. I'm gonna find every Brexit geezer stereotype possible, and I just want to become that. Brexit's like their like conservative party, and like there's the whole Brexit geezer meme.
That's pretty
Like-
crazy.
Oh, it's like
That's
the
pretty
okay
crazy.
boomer thing.
Yeah, a little. I don't know. Not like okay, kind of like a stereotypical boomer, but like the UK version. I just want to be that while I'm there the entire time.
Also, by the
That would be
way,
kinda funny.
they call chips crisps, and they call freaking chips are crisps and fries are chips there. So yeah, just remember that.
Also,
in case you go-
biscuits are not what you think they are.
What are they?
They're like
They're like-
cookies essentially.
They're like cookies.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, what are actual biscuits called? Rolls.
Nothing. They don't have a name for biscuits.
What?
Like,
I'm
there's
gonna
this.
look
There's this really interesting video on YouTube where like British kids like try biscuits for the first time. They're like, "What the is this? This is not a biscuit. This is like a scone, but it's not a scone."
Yo, I haven't had a scone
So
in years.
funny.
I kind of want a scone. Hold on. I used to eat lemon poppy
They called
seed
it a
scones when I
fake
was
scone
younger.
the first time they saw it. It was so funny. It was hilarious.
The legend of scone.
I miss scones. Have you guys eaten like a scone in the past year?
I've never had a scone before, so I don't even know what it tastes like.
Time to change
Not
that.
what?
I might have had a scone once. I don't know.
What do you? Okay, you can't just say I've never had a scone. Actually, you know what? I think I had one scone. Yep, yeah, I had
I
one
don't know
scone.
if it was a scone or not. Maybe what I'm thinking was
What
a
are
scone.
you, a
was
British
actually just
child?
like a
This is
Was it a
scum.
biscuit?
This
Was it a
is scum.
biscuit or a
American
scone?
child. What do you expect?
Or is it a biscuit or a scone?
It's a biscuit or a scone. We'll never know. We'll never know.
I am
Time
so
travel.
disappointed.
We need to invent time travel specifically so that we can go back and find out if what Emmy ate was a scone or a biscuit.
Unacceptable.
Bro, okay, fine. We'll know by next podcast. I'm gonna go out. Actually, I'm gonna look up what a scone is. All right.
What do you
right
mean? You don't even know what a scone is?
Siri, what's a scone?
No, I don't.
A scone is clearly like a scone. Like, you know, it's a scone.
I don't know.
yeah.
What is a scone? What is a scone?
It's literally a scone is like it's
A scone is literally a scone.
it's a
Like
scone.
when I like look up a scone and I get this. This is what the British think scones are. They're literally just biscuits.
That's not a scone. That's
Well,
a
the
biscuit.
British are correct, as always.
What,
do you
so is
mean?
this a scone? Is this what you would call a scone?
The image has a That's a scone. Yes, that's a scone.
Okay, yeah, I've had a scone before.
Okay, so you've had a scone before. All right, good to know that fits into the
I wasn't
Emmy
sure
lore
if
that you've
was
had a scone
not.
before.
I was just like,
that's
is that a scone or is that just some weird thing that you have with tea?
Oh, you
No,
know,
that's a
it's
scone.
usually a weird thing.
No, it's a scone.
Okay.
Anyways, we just ranted about scones and biscuits for
You
way
better
too
put these
long.
up on screen so the viewers know what we're talking about. We're just
The whole UK thing isn't even like set in stone. Like in terms of like if that's where I want to go. Part of me wants to really go somewhere where I have to force myself to really quickly learn a language. I really want to go somewhere that I don't speak English, right?
Japan.
Ooh, fascinating.
Japan is gonna be in the next probably 2 years, hopefully. Like that's obviously like a. I
Bro.
need to go to Japan at some. I've seen too much anime. I need to go to Japan.
you need to just go to Japan.
need
I
to
just
go
need
to
to become Japan.
To
Just
become
become Japan.
Japanese.
Also, they have a lot of really good roller coasters there. Actually, they have better roller coasters
Do they?
in the kingdom.
That is.
Yes, they do. They have
That
lots of
seems to
great
be a
coasters
fair
there.
assessment.
I know nothing about roller coasters worldwide, so
No
I mean
way.
you could go to like
That is unacceptable.
what language did you take in high school? I'm trying to remember.
I took German, actually.
Oh,
I don't remember
you could go to
anything about it.
German- Why not? You could just go to Germany. That would be fun.
They also have incredible roller coasters there, but I'm not gonna. Whatever.
I mean,
Um,
you could if you go to Germany. I feel like you could just go across the EU, can't you? Because like,
Yeah, you can. The thing with Germany though, like, is like, at least in terms of a coaster trip, they're so Actually, so in terms of coasters per capita, like Germany's the highest out of any country, like pretty much.
really,
bar none.
that's insane.
Yeah,
Wow.
and then like I think it's Japan is next, then America, or the other way around. But
Really?
Japan,
I
America,
honestly
and
thought the
Germany are
US
the
is,
three
like-
powerhouses of
I really
coasters.
thought the
So
US
is
had the
China,
most
kind of.
coasters.
But the U.S. does, followed closely by China, which
Oh,
and then-
but yeah, I thought you said Germany has the most.
no
And this year-
per capita, like by the size of the
Oh,
country.
per person. Okay.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, I know we're talking about Germany here, but did you know the way to say 55 in German is fün, fün, fünfzig? Isn't that funny?
Did you take German?
No,
Or no, you took Japanese.
No,
I'm
you
stupid.
took Japanese.
Yeah. but I still think fün, fün,
Fün,
fünfzig.
fünfzig.
Fün,
And me and
fünfzig
Rookie
is very funny
me
to
and little
say.
Rookie were Spanish gang.
And
Funny.
then, really quickly, lastly, in terms of my long-term plans and goals for 2024, something I wanted to define as like maybe professional goals with my career. I don't really know. Just like I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm complicit where I'm at for now. I really wanted to make 2025 the year where I really reassess: do I want to stay at my company or not? But
I see,
Yeah.
I see. No, that's actually really interesting stuff.
yeah,
You get to decide. You get to decide if you stay right as your brain fully develops. Hoorah!
What about you, Emmy? What are your plans for 2024?
2025
No, 2024.
Oh,
This
wow.
year, right now,
this year.
now.
I feel like.
Right now.
I mean, job stuff. I have like a conference that I might be going to. I'm still waiting on like. I mean, I do academic work, and I'm just waiting on papers. Lots of just general stuff, I guess. Taking my qualifying exam in the spring. That's gonna be fun. And in terms of writing stuff, though, I told Zeez this a while back, but I wanted to write like 60,000 words in all of 24 in total, which is 5,000 words a month, which is really doable. I just need to kind of get on it. So I just need to write like a bit more than 1,000 words every week, which I think is absolutely doable.
Well, I think it's good that you're setting like the monthly goals for yourself. That way you can actually take baby steps into reaching your yearly goal. That's very
Going
admirable.
to finally actualize my dream of finishing part 1 of my book.
Yeah, and I like what you already have written. And once it does release, inevitably I will 100% plug it in every single video. This is my best friend's book. You gotta go read it, guys. Come on, it's really good.
Ugh, it sounds desperate.
Not sure.
No. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Would everyone in your audience like it though? I feel like it's so different from what your audience is.
I would 100% post a funny book review of it though. This is my best friend's
You
book.
would. You would.
It's an awesome book.
You
You should go read
make
it.
like an abridged version of the book that like is completely no spoilers and is just wrong. That would be so funny.
Chapter 1.
Honestly, I would
Nuts.
unironically do that.
No, not
the
this
nuts.
again.
Not the okay. Hold on, wait.
I
What
began-
about you, little Bodge player? What are your plans for 2024?
You know,
Oh,
I was thinking this year. Honestly, I haven't actually began my New Year's resolution yet. I've largely justified
We're 20
this
days.
by-
We're 20 days into the new year, buddy.
I've justified this because the Lunar New Year hasn't started yet. So, and the Lunar New Year starts in
okay,
February.
okay.
So I still have like a couple of weeks.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start with the Lunar New Year.
What's your New Year resolution plan? I'm curious.
Have a resolution, and then I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out.
Okay. I got you.
Don't rush me. Don't rush me.
Yeah, we're gonna ask you. We're gonna have a Lunar New Year cast, and we're gonna ask you.
No. Don't ask me. Don't ask me.
No, it's okay. It's okay. For my plans of 2024, I need to make money so I can do things. I have opportunities. See, I have had a positive mental attitude for the last couple weeks. I've been doing really, really well. All I need to do is keep growing the YouTube and get money. I know that sounds like greedy and stupid, but I want to open more opportunities for myself because I just
You should.
freaking
Absolutely.
I
Wow.
just saw the ending of Molly McGee, and it kind of reinforced this. I'm not going to spoil the ending for anybody. It was really good, really, really good show. I left a review on it on my second channel if you're interested. But there's a character in that show that basically watched their whole life go by, and it really reinforced the idea that if you don't take any risks or step out of your comfort zone, you're never going to grow, change, or experience life. Life is just going to pass you by. And while you're still alive, you got to take, the most out of it, right? And so it's just like, well, we're in our early 20s now, so we gotta get moving on those kind of things before we get too old and departed. So that's the plan right now, is to just keep on working hard on the content, make sure I get lots of money to open more opportunities for myself in the future, and then use said opportunities to have a well-fulfilled life. Yeah! Boom, 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 boom. That was it. That's my plans for
Nice.
2024, guys.
I think it makes
I mean-
sense from a logical
I
standpoint.
think we
Is-
all have great plans.
Is there any sort of big goal? Like, what is there any sort of thing on YouTube that you're really pushing for? Do you think that's going to be successful?
Nothing specific at the moment. I really want to finish a lot of the old projects that I've been wanting to finish for a long time. But other than that, it's really just keep a steady growth going at the moment. And if I do find some sort of bigger plan or a bigger idea later down the road, then I'll definitely keep aiming for that. But at the moment, I kind of have just like a steady growth plan to keep going on.
Yeah, that certainly seems reasonable. Money is important for a lot of things.
What about you, little rookie? What are your goals and plans for 2024?
He hasn't set them
Cool,
up
I
yet.
thought was to come up with them. He needs to wait until the Lunar New Year.
He's got to wait till the Lunar New Year.
Well,
He's gonna eat the moon. We are going to steal the moon. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna steal the moon.
the,
right now.
the moon's gonna fall.
He's gonna become a voice actor, and he's going to make Despicable Me 4, and he's going to voice Gru, and he's gonna be like, "Hello, I am Gru. I am going to steal the moon again, and I am going to steal
I'm going to steal the moon.
That was beautiful. Honestly, Illumination, please hire Little Rookie for Gru. Honestly,
No,
Whoever the
Illumination.
current voice
Hire me
actor of
for
Gru-
your Super Mario. Hire me as Luigi. I can
give me your best.
complain.
Give me your best Luigi. Give me your best Luigi right now.
All right, here we go. Mario.
That was horrible. That was awful. You should be
What?
a toad. You should be a toad
What?
instead. You should be Toad. That was horrible.
It was
That
bad,
was
but
the
it
worst
wasn't
one. Yeah, Mario.
horrible.
See, mine was so much better. Mario. Oh yeah. Like, see, my Luigi's far better than that. Like, oh come on now.
The Illumination. See,
Luigi
what I
was
had to put up with.
insane. Bro, that was an insane Luigi. What the heck? I did not expect that.
What we need here is for you to be Toad. You gotta be
Bro,
Toad.
why should you be voicing Luigi?
Wow.
You need to go voice.
I actually genuinely thought Josh joined the call for a second.
Oh God.
The legendary Judge. Oh my gosh. What about Han? Give me your best Wario. Come on, give me your best Wario, the Little Rookie. Let's go right now.
Wario.
Yeah, Wario.
It'd probably be something along the lines of. I actually don't have a Wario.
That was fun. Okay. Wow. That was pretty good. What about Waluigi? That was good. You should be Waluigi.
That was
No, that was good.
Bro,
You should be Waluigi. That was good. No, that was
good.
good. You should be Waluigi. You're Waluigi.
You should.
Wait, we haven't heard your Mario. What about your Mario? We've heard all of them. We gotta hear your Mario. What's about Mario? Mario. Woohoo!
Let's go.
Wait, that's actually not bad. That's actually not even bad.
That wasn't bad, actually.
Woohoo.
Bro, replace Chris Pratt? Let's go.
All right, let's go.
You could be Yoshi. Yoshi. That was that was horrible. That was awful. No, you could only be Mario or Waluigi. Those are the only ones you got talent in.
Oh my god. Oh my lord. I'm actually.
It's like some casting call for
I'm
like the
actually
next
going to
Mario
game
movie.
end myself right now.
It's okay. You got 5 more lives.
That was hilarious. That was maybe the funniest bit we've ever done on this podcast.
And that's all for today's podcast. Make
What
sure
are
to
you
tune in
talking about? We
next
have
week
like
for-
30 other topics.
Mr.
We have like
Zeez
a
Man.
billion more topics.
Hi. What's
Mr.
up?
Zeez Man. Mr.
Hello.
Zeez Man.
Hello.
You mentioned something in your long-term goals that you had like unfinished projects that you were really hoping to like maybe fulfill and close on. Any insights as to what those might be, aka the miraculous ladybug video?
Well, that one's all like obvious. I think we all know about that one. I was mostly referring to like old Let's Plays that I haven't finished, honestly.
Oh, really?
Freaking,
So on your
yeah,
gaming
like
channel?
Yeah, like the Tears of the Kingdom, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and a couple of the Fire Emblem games that I just still really wanted to finish.
Fire
Otherwise,
Emblem.
Oh, okay.
there are a couple other ones that are just like idea-based ones that I've had for a while that I just want to get off and just do. I want to do like all the unboxings that I've had because I literally have like 30 unboxing videos lined up. I just need to get better lighting equipment, but I haven't wanted to buy them because they're expensive, and I've just
And
been
you
putting
have
it
the
off.
epic turntable as I've seen before.
It broke.
No.
It literally broke. It literally broke. I spilt water on it and it broke, and I'm crying.
No.
Can
Yeah,
I
I
get an
spilled
F
water
in
on the middle of the
chat?
night. 'Cause I have my water next to my desk in my bed, and then I
Ew,
spilled it,
not
and then
TikTok
it's,
lady again.
No,
I don't
please,
have
never.
I don't have the
I
sound
don't wanna-
bites on me, but if she
Thank
were here,
goodness.
she would be
No.
gaming.
She's not gaming. She will never be balling. She will never be meat balling.
You know what? I'm gonna bring her. I'm gonna invite her back next episode.
No,
No,
She's gonna be
please.
back.
no, we already have Gordon. We
No.
don't need her.
She's gonna come
Yeah.
back next episode. She's gonna be back.
Disgusting. All right, you know what? I think this calls for a topic change. Do you want to talk about Palworld, the little rookie? You have Palworld written down here.
Oh,
I don't know
I'm
what
good.
Palworld is. What is this Palworld?
It's
you
like a
speak of?
Pokemon bootleg, to my knowledge,
So,
but like actually good.
it's actually kind of funny
What
that
was
you
that?
mentioned that because I'm actually playing Palworld right now. But basically,
What?
What? Disrespect the
Your
podcast.
100% of your like attention is not focused on the Catching Z's podcast.
Look, these cows.
No, go
need to
on,
be-
play with your funny pals. I
Alright,
see
alright.
it. Your real pals in real life are less important than your virtual reality pets.
Okay.
Wait, so can you get it on PC or is
So
it just like on
yeah,
Xbox?
so let me explain what Palworld is. A while back there was actually Palworld is basically just it is colloquially through the news vine it is basically known as Pokemon but with guns. So
Wait, what?
so it's like
Yeah.
basically the best way to explain it is that like someone made a Pokemon-esque experience like in Unity or Unreal, and recently the early beta access was released just yesterday as of recording January 19th, 2024. And the experience has largely been favorable. On Steam, it has garnered over about 3 million players.
Wait, really?
Like,
3 million? I thought it was 2 million.
It's currently sold over 3 million copies so far. And that's
Wow,
just
I thought it was
in
2
one
million.
day
That's a great
of
store.
it playing. I am one of those 3 million because I was really interested in trying out this game. And to be honest, it's pretty fun, I will say.
I heard it ripped off a lot of things, not just Pokemon, but like a lot of different things. But apparently it works well. Kind of like how people thought Genshin Impact was a ripoff of Breath of the Wild, but
Yeah.
it turned out to like be pretty good on its own as well.
Right.
I agree with with the analogy.
So, how long have you been playing this game right now, Little Rookie? I heard you're up for a little bit.
Yeah, I haven't slept in the last 24 hours. But
I thought you said 48 hours.
but what
You
I will
did tell us
say
48. So you're a liar.
what I will say is that like it's
It just ignores us.
going on 48 hours. What I will say is that the game has been a lot of fun. You're able to play multiplayer with your friends. Imagine if you could play Pokemon Arceus, but with friends in a multiplayer world.
That does sound really cool.
There's
yeah.
also like crafting elements, as well as like various base camps setting up, and you can like certain Pokemon or pals have like certain elements to them, like you can harvest wool from like sheep and stuff like that.
I've seen people
also-
like memeing and like punching the sheeps in the face or something.
Yes.
Is that a thing that people do?
It's a hard. I think the reason why I'm having a hard time describing it is because I'm like hyper sleep deprived. But what I will say,
You're surprisingly functional.
surprisingly functional for like a hyper sleep deprived person. But what I will say is that the game so far has been a lot of fun. I've been very engrossed with it. Just getting to catch new Pokemon and like fighting like the world bosses.
Still just calling them Pokemon?
Sorry. I can call them pals.
Yeah, they're pals.
Is there like
fighting
a
the
story?
pals.
Like what? How does this game work?
So basically, it's a very Breath of the Wild-esque introduction where you wake up on an island, and basically you go out into the world and you fight these bosses that are like I think they're called the Syndicate. And along the way, you catch Pokemon that can help aid you in battle.
Bro, we fight Team
sorry,
Rocket
not Pokemon, pals.
with guns.
But the point is that like it's like it largely acts, in my personal opinion, it largely acts like as like you can fight alongside your Pokemon in battle as well. So if you want to be like a first person shooter while you have a Pokemon to your right like firing off like fire blasts, or sorry, pals to your right firing off fire blasts, you can totally do that, and it's really been an enjoyable experience. It's like another comparison to make it is like it's like the video game Ark, but instead of
Never
dinosaurs
heard of
you
that.
have like cute Pokemon.
I see.
So,
what I'm
yeah.
hearing here is Ozone Layer Episode 1 Palworld on the way.
We could
Oh, yeah,
we
yeah.
could totally try out Palworld. I think it's
Is
an
it free?
enjoyable multiplayer
Bro,
experience.
I should play Palworld because I haven't played a Pokemon game since Pokemon Gold.
Well, this
remember?
isn't Pokemon, but it's I would say it's a very good.
No, but I need to I don't understand Pokemon at all. I don't know any of the tropes. I don't know anything except Pokemon Gold.
I will say this probably won't solve any of those issues, but I will say as like
No,
a,
but it would
as
be
a, as like a
interesting, though,
long time
right?
as
It's
like a
not a
long time
Pokemon
Pokemon
game,
player,
though.
there's definitely elements here that I wish Game Freak were taking a part of. Like just this being like an early access, the graphical clarity of the game is actually quite good. The models are like HD rendered. And there's no like random clipping in the background or anything. It runs well, and like the models all look incredibly good, and they're expressive, and they have plenty of personality, and that's something that I really wish from like the Pokemon franchise. Which, if you know anything about the Pokemon franchise, they've been reusing the same 3D models since 2012.
I think they've been updating some of
They've
them.
been updating. Yes, to
I
their
think some
credit.
they've copied over, but they have been updating models. But I'm curious, how many pals are there in the game?
So in this game, there's 111. And
Okay, that's a good amount. That's a good amount.
you might say that that's like that might be a little bit low on the low end because especially Pokemon has like up to 1,000 Pokemon now.
Well,
But-
Gen 1 only had like 150.
But the way that
Yeah,
they've
so it's like reminiscent of Gen 1.
yeah the way that they've separated the pals in the world is I think quite nice. Like some of the pals you can only get through fighting them in boss battles. Which means that largely you're not going to be able to see them until after you've fought them and captured them, which is hard. Like you have to capture them, and there's like a certain percentage rate that will show up when you like throw your capture device at them, and your goal is to try to weaken them to a point that you can get them into your ball and capture them. Capturing pals also has some certain benefits in this world, like. you have something known as a PAL box, and that effectively acts as like your home base, so you can like fast travel to your PAL box. And for me, what I've been doing, you can basically set up tasks for your pals to do, such as like harvesting crops, or like having like a ranch.
It's like Pikmin.
Yeah.
It's like Pikmin.
It's similar to Pikmin, where it's like you also have like logging as well as like mining, and you have to make sure that you feed them, otherwise they will get like tired and like angry, and they'll stress eat. And it's like these kind of like small attention to details is actually really enduring. And it does kind of
like
feel
a lot to
because I feel
micromanage,
like-
though. I won't lie. It feels like a lot to micromanage.
No, it's really not that bad. Like you set them off to just do their jobs, and that's pretty much all you need to do with that gameplay aspect. Most of the gameplay for me has largely been exploring the world and, trying to find these mini bosses so I can capture them.
Gotcha.
Again, I think like it's going to be different for everyone. Some people are really into like the building aspect of it, but it's only been a day, so jury's still out on like hard concrete opinions. But I will say,
It's also
in my
still
personal
early
opinion.
access.
It left a strong first impression, it seems.
This has been a lot of fun. I had a friend of mine say that this is better than Pokemon Arceus, which is like, whoa, that's high praise. So I will say for the viewers, give it a couple of weeks. Maybe I'll have a harsher, like harder opinion.
Palworld is the worst game of all time. Rip off of every single other game on the planet.
Okay, I might check this out,
I will say
and we
it's
can
fun.
talk about it.
For-
Is it free?
Right.
Is it free? So like
It's
the
not
people
free.
like listening.
It's not free, but if you have Xbox Game Pass, you can
How
try
much
it out.
is it? Just out of curiosity for people watching, if they want to play it.
So currently it's $26, roughly.
That's a very specific amount.
Which is like
$25.99
for an early access game.
Why
that's
isn't it just
a-
like $25?
that's-
Okay, that's weird. Whatever.
I don't know, why was Minecraft like freaking, I don't know, $24.95 for the longest time?
What?
For early
I thought
access
Minecraft
game,
was
it seems like a good
$15.
price. But yeah, I would recommend trying it out. And just seeing if you like it. It's been a lot of fun. so far.
see.
There's a trailer that shows a lot of the aesthetic of the game. Just look up the trailer, honestly.
Yeah. it's
No, I've
honestly
seen,
kind
I've
of
seen clips of it
fun.
already. So.
There's one of like the fun aspects of the game that I've found kind of fun is that you can actually use your pals in combat sometimes. So for instance, there's like a Vulpix ripoff in the game, which is basically like a Firefox. And there's a gadget that allows you
can I
to
browse the internet with it?
There's a gadget that allows you to like basically grab the Vulpix and use it as a makeshift flamethrower. Flamethrower.
That's actually pretty funny. Yeah.
So it's
That
like you
is
can
pretty
use it as a
funny.
weapon, as like a flamethrower. And there's like a I think it's like a toucan or something where you can like equip it and like shoot out like explosive eggs.
Did they do that in the anime? Like, I feel like they did that once. Like, not with the Vulpix, but like, I swear they did that once.
It might have happened, certainly.
You're probably thinking of the very stupid thunder armor from the anime.
Wait, what? What was that?
I'm just messing. It's when Pikachu shocks a freaking flying type, and then they get thunder armor, which is anime only. Because obviously, when a Pikachu would thunderbolt a freaking bird, it would instantly die. But for some reason, thunder armor is a thing because the freaking anime writers decided they wanted it to happen because it would be cool, and no other reason. Sorry,
Thunder
I just
armor.
thought about it's one of the stupidest Pokemon anime moments of all time, and like the 1,000 episodes they've done or however long it is, it's like one of the dumbest decisions they've ever made.
Did that come in later? I don't remember that being a thing.
I think it was like black and white or X and Y. It was really stupid.
Oh, okay, that's when I stopped watching.
Okay.
Valid.
Oh, maybe it was Gen 3. I don't know. I think he used it on a Swallow. I don't know.
So is Pal? What is it? I'm so sorry. What is it called again?
Pal-
It's called
World?
Palworld.
Okay, yeah. Is Palworld a like indie game? Would you say?
I don't know how to describe it. It was
It's an
officially
independent
published.
company, I guess.
It was officially
I looked
published
at
on the
it.
Epic Games store.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised.
And it's like an Epic.
But like it seems like it's pretty like a small team that did it though, right? Kind of.
Yeah, so I'm
not
looking
big
this up on
the,
Wikipedia.
Yeah, I don't know too much about the development scenario,
It did just
Um,
come out, so there's probably not like a ton.
but what I will
released
say
on
is
it.
that it is kind of.
So it's a company called Pocket Pair in Shinagawa, Tokyo. Apparently, it's not their first game; it's their second game. Their first game is called Craftopia, but that game is apparently unfinished, and it was also released open access. So take it as you will. There's not much else about it.
So
It just says they're an
what I was gonna
independent
get to a little bit is like earlier you're talking about like, oh well, the current Pokemon games, like they are not updating their 3D models ever, or they look rough or not as detailed or as clean. So yet again another W for like indie development. You know what I mean? Or like
Yeah.
like,
Yes, or
again, we're seeing it.
or put another way, it could be seen as another L for Game Freak. But
Well,
regardless,
I think that
it's a win.
the games can coexist, but I do hope like there are more games like this that kind of give Pokemon some more competition, because it would be nice to have some competition for Pokemon because it's just so freaking big.
This I do agree with. I think the thing is that like the game has been particularly successful, and I think for like it's just been kind of nice to see as like a longtime Pokemon fan, because there's some changes in here in terms of like implementation that I think there's some ideas here that I think are genuinely good, and some like I think my brain is frying right now, but I it feels like there's been like a
little
good
brain.
amount of, it feels like there's been a good amount of thought and like let me cook, all right? It's coming, all right? You gotta work with my 24-hour like fried brain, okay? It feels like there's been a lot of thought into how this like world would work, and it just feels like it's a lot of fun to play as like a multiplayer game. Like the individual story is not particularly interesting, but the world is like huge, and there's some really amazing looking structures here.
That does sound interesting. I won't even lie.
So it says on this page they're planning to add PvP in guild raids and also cross-server
not PvP!
trading.
The quickest way to turn any game toxic and ruin it. Ah!
PvP.
I hope they stay focused on PvE. Oh my goodness! Please
Yeah.
not PvP. Any game that's just PvP is just it dies
Well,
so
if you
fast
watch
and
the
it becomes
trailer for
toxic.
Zeez, it's like pretty. I don't know, like the way that the game's set up doesn't surprise me at all. They're just gonna turn to a PvP thing.
Yeah, I just hope it doesn't become like PvP
Well, it says
focused.
PvP modes, so I assume it's not like the main thing.
Yeah, I mean Pokemon has a PvP mode, but it's not like the biggest focus. So hopefully it's something more like that.
I mean, yeah, it has a nice competitive scene, but that's a different place than the games itself.
Speaking of indie development, in the world of indie animation, just recently, Hazbin Hotel released its. I don't know if it released a bunch of episodes on Amazon Prime or whatever.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
The first episode did release like for free on YouTube.
Yes,
And
it's true.
It's only up for a limited time, to my knowledge.
Oh, really? Okay, well, if you guys are listening to this and it's still up, congratulations. If it isn't, then get sad. Anyways,
It gets sad.
did you guys watch it by chance?
Yes,
didn't,
I
no.
did. I thought it was a lot of fun.
I've seen the pilot,
No,
but I
didn't.
have not seen the
I
first
haven't
episode.
even seen the pilot yet. I need to go watch
I
it.
haven't
What?
seen the Hell of a Boss either because I don't know. There's just other things that I find more interesting at the moment.
I will say the content is definitely of an adult nature.
Meh,
But I
yeah.
will say-
I mean, it's like Poppy Play. To
Right.
me, like, sorry, really quickly, it's like the Poppy Playtime kind of adult thing where it's like like there's adult themes or they say the swear words, but like, it's obviously for young adults mostly, right? For like 13,
Yeah.
14-year-olds.
It's like,
No, it
Yeah.
definitely attracts the same audiences like South Park, Family Guy, I guess, where it's like adult
you'd
shows.
say that.
Well, it's like
Zeez,
adult
but,
shows that,
obviously
like,
South
people-
Park,
that teenagers
Family
would
Guy
watch.
have really been an adult show forever, and they still are an adult show. It's just kids are kind of catching on.
Oh yeah, I mean, like even when we were younger, I remember people in fourth grade always talking about how like it was so cool to watch Family Guy because that was the adult show, and now I feel
It
like
was cool to watch Family Guy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, Hazbin Hotel is like a lot edgier, of course, and same with Hell of a Boss. But I feel like it kind of fits that same sort of thing where it's like, ooh, I'm watching Hell of a Boss. You're watching freaking Bluey. What are you, a chump? Like,
What did you do?
It is a little bit that way,
bro.
but it just in terms of the scope of like how I like just like the whole world of indie animation, just sort of similar to like Amazing Digital Circus, like with what they're doing there.
oh yeah. No, I
don't
think
know.
it's super impressive
It's-
that it's like come this far.
I don't know. I feel like it's just cool to see like the establishment, like how video games are kind of getting challenged now. Now animation, like people just get together on the internet can create incredible huge projects that can rival the quality, if not better quality than what comes out through large budget animation studios, right? Or like starting to at least. And I don't know, that's just really cool. I'm glad that got a show. When I immediately with episode 1, I thought that they would have like recapped the pilot per se. I hadn't watched the pilot since the pilot came out, and God, I don't know when that was. Was that 2021, 2020? I don't even remember.
I thought it was like 2019. I don't remember though.
No way. There's no way it was pre-pandemic.
No, that was a long time ago. Here, we're gonna look this up.
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
Yeah, like fact check. Let's see. I thought it was 2019. I don't remember though.
It was from 4 years ago, so 2020.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. No, it might have been 2019. Yeah, it was October 28th, 2019. Holy moly.
Oh, wow, okay.
It also has,
It was
oh my god,
pre-pandemic.
it got 94 million views. That is just insane. Anyways, the first episode actually only got 3.6 million views on YouTube, which I thought was interesting.
I think it was at 3 million when I last checked it, but there's also probably people watching it on other sites as well.
That's true. The Amazing Digital Circus is up to 238 million, by the way. That is... We're
insane.
Approaching, like...
Especially how it's only like a few months old, too.
3 months old at 238 million views. Holy moly. Anyways. Yeah, so, I don't know. I thought it would recap some of the pilot, because obviously the pilot came out a while ago, and usually that's what most cartoons do. It basically jumps in immediately after, like, the plot points of the pilot, and so like I didn't watch.
So you would say the episode 1 acts more as like an episode 2 then?
Yeah, kind of. The pilot is episode 1, but I felt like episode 1 and Little Rookie, you might back me up on this. Visually, it didn't. It felt like it looks slightly different, like maybe a little more clean, but almost too clean. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like the characters look a little bit more like they're sort of flash or like squat stretched and not as much animation to them.
Yeah.
Mostly because, of course, the production of this is probably spread across, I don't know how many episodes are releasing on Prime, but, you know, across many episodes, which makes sense because the team's not necessarily much bigger than probably it was for the pilot. So they have to kind of spread it a little more thin. So like each shot by shot isn't quite as aesthetically impressive. The songs were fantastic. Really good. I literally forgot that. I forgot the Hazbin Hotel was like a musical thing. Like I literally completely forgot. So like when they started singing,
I don't even remember either. Yeah.
Like they sing in this show.
To kind of answer your question, yeah, I do think the animation has definitely shifted from like an indie vibe to more of a like studio vibe, which I think that is, you know, I think both you and I are gonna say it's par for the course, right? It's like when shows like move on to become like actual shows, they have like storyboards and they also have like character model like references and stuff, so that like the art style stays largely the same across like different animators. I think it's just a
process.
But irregardless, like the show manages to still evoke a lot of the similar emotions. Like I think the feeling is still the exact same from the pilot. It's incredibly like emotionally evocative.
How are the new voice actors? Because I know they replaced some, if not all, the voice actors.
I literally didn't know anything about that, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm honestly kind of sad to hear about. I wish the voice actors would remain the same, especially since some of them were like indie voice actors, and now they're just like replacing them with like bigger names. So it's a little sad to see that like people that stuck with the original pilot of the show and like, you know, dedicated their time to it aren't getting their roles transferred to the final show. It's a little sad to hear about.
Yeah, this was a bit of like a smaller controversy, largely because the cast was recast, right? The voice actors were changed. There's largely no reason for like in terms of the creator of the show's reasons for that. I think the older voice actors weren't really told what the reason was, but from what I understand, I think she was just trying to make the best decision for her show. At the
Whose
time.
voices were changed?
All the entire voice acting cast was recast. So Alistair,
sad.
Really?
Yeah.
Charlie sounded exactly the same.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm
exactly. It's something that you can't really tell because the voice actors are doing a phenomenal job.
Sort of like with Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Well, I think maybe some of their voices aren't really like as iconic as other characters. Where like to me, Charlie just felt like an upbeat, sort of positive girl, which probably
Yeah, that's
isn't that
true.
hard to replicate. Whereas like if you had a very specific voice that only some people can do, like that'd be a lot harder to replicate.
There's certainly like cases
Like the radio devil.
Yeah,
the
the radio-
radio.
He had a
demon.
filter. He had a filter. So
Super,
that's
super-
like
That's true, but it's
he had
still
like a heavy
super unique.
filter.
But his voice is incredibly unique.
I like that I like the whole kind of setting up the larger plot as a whole with the angels. That was not really addressed much in the pilot. I like that the angels aren't any better than the demons. It seems, at least as people.
Yes.
They are not morally good, which Charlie thought that they were. So it makes the whole idea of the hotel like impossible, kind of, sort of. Like what's the loophole? Like, is there actually going to be an actual caveat to them becoming to clean all their sins away? I don't know. But yeah, no, I mean, like, I'm not going to talk about big relevant plot points, just like my general feeling of the show and stuff. I think it's cool again that this opportunity had to occur. I'm looking at the pilot right now, right? And the pilot, what just blows my mind is like, it's 2019, and think about where the Visby Pop channel like was before the pilot aired. Like, I think there were like maybe 1 million subs, maybe less. They had to have been less, right?
I honestly don't remember.
Like, way less. But like, this is a 32-minute fully animated, like, high quality pilot that they just like dropped, and they were definitely like a small, like, no one had really heard about Visby Pop back then. It just is crazy that they'd gotten that like done. Like, that's just really cool. And
I think what if I remember correctly, at that same time, I think they were like leading up, being like, "Hey guys, we're making this awesome pilot called Hazbin Hotel. It's gonna be awesome." They make like a bunch of little trailers and whatnot before then, and then they just like shadow dropped Hell of a Boss.
yes.
I'm pretty sure that's what I think they shadow dropped that like 2 days
that was
later
a
or something,
thing.
and then people were like, "What the heck? There's another one?" It was crazy.
The Hell of a
And then that
Boss
became
pilot
like a web
came
show.
out. The Hell of a Boss pilot came out like November. Okay, so they came out November 25th, 2019. Hell of a Boss came out, or Hazbin Hotel came out October 28th. So they just dropped it a month later. Wow.
Yeah, it was like, I'm pretty sure it was like shadow drop too. They had like hardly any advertising about it. It was like, boom, here's another show, by the way. Same kind of vibe as Hazbin. And they kept that as like their web show where they wanted Hazbin to like get picked up by a studio, which I thought was really interesting. So they could still have something that they could have complete creative control over.
To put this in perspective of the pilots, so I think it says, I just saw Murder Drones on here. Now it's recommending like all the pilots on the side of like all the big indie shows. Murder Drones is 36 million. There's a new one called Lackadaisy, which is not done by Visby Pop or Glitch.
Oh, I've heard of that one.
That's
Yeah, it's like
that's at
Cats or whatever. So like a cat
that's at
theme.
like Cats and like a mafia sort of thing. That's at
Yeah.
12 million, which I did not ever watch that, by the way. I probably should.
Yeah,
That's
it's
at
on my
12
to watch
million,
list
so
as
like
well.
the worst performing, I suppose.
Well, you can't even call 12 mil bad performing, honestly.
I know, but
On
like the
YouTube,
worst
like
performing
12
of
mil is pretty
I think it's
good.
just compared. I'm sure there's other like products out there that just have worse views, but like
exactly.
even
Yeah.
12 mil.
No,
is a
you're
lot.
right.
There's probably some out there
Of
that
the ones
have,
I'm
like,
going
maybe
to bring
a mil.
up, though, Hell of a Boss is at 61 million. Hazbin Hotel got to 94 million. And then The Amazing Digital Circus absolutely destroyed all of them at
Yeah.
238 million. That is like,
Yeah.
it's shocking how much more successful, I guess, Amazing Digital Circus is than.
It just I think it just appeals to like so many different audiences, especially
Sure.
like the FNAF audience, which is like stupidly big. Like it super appeals to them, and like
Well, yeah,
pretty much any like big like indie sort of game, like the Poppy Playtime, Undertale, FNAF, like it appeals to all of them, and not
Oh,
just that, it appeals to like
dude.
everybody, dude.
I didn't know they did the whole. They dubbed it in 15 languages.
Yeah, They had like a whole bunch of it. I remember people like seeing a bunch of videos of like comparison of all the Pomni lines or comparison of all the Kane lines and stuff like that.
I didn't see that. I didn't even know it was in anything but English. I was about to say that I was shocked that a English video got 238 million views. But no, that makes total sense now.
Yeah.
And related to Hazbin Hotel, I'm surprised that the first episode didn't do so big, given that the whole Verbalace thing happened, and that was like really popular on the internet, like literally right before the first episode dropped.
I did hear about that.
Coincidence? I think not.
I heard he came out with an apology about that. I don't want to go like super deep into it because the content of said thing is not exactly.
It actually isn't that inappropriate, but I get what you mean.
I would rather avoid completely discussing. It was a thing. Which is a little sad to see.
Everyone heard about it. We all know what it is.
I know. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to like dive. It's a bit sad that he spent like $47,000 on something like that.
It's when he 50,000. Okay. Oh wait, no. It was rounded up to 50K.
I think it was. I think it was rounded up for the meme, but I think it was 47, to my knowledge. And not seeing it go toward the cartoon beatbox battles, which is a little sad because I really liked his cartoon beatbox battles series. I thought it was really interesting seeing the style of animation mixed with the vocals. I thought it was really unique, especially featuring like silly cartoon characters and whatnot. So it's kind of sad to see that series like kind of died out and went into more personal interests. But I don't know, it's his channel, so I'm not seeing the full story, honestly.
Something interesting I learned about the Verbalace channel through this drama is like that his videos, by the way, costed $20,000 to $30,000 per video.
Yeah, well, have you seen the animation on them? They're beautiful.
I know.
It's so good.
Yeah, they are pretty good, and it's just interesting because like it makes sense because I didn't realize how big Verbalace's channel was. I think they're like at like again 8 mil or something. Like they had a ton of views, and some of their. I mean, like they were really successful. So I guess he got a okay ROI on some of them, but like, yeah, I didn't realize. I mean, that's a lot of risk to put in each of his videos. Just interesting.
Yeah, no, I always thought those cartoon beatbox videos were really interesting. So it's just like when I heard about this, I was just like, huh, that's a little sad to hear about, honestly.
Yeah, but I'm surprised again that they didn't like compound in the success of the first episode. It feels like it's just perfect timing. So.
Yeah, it definitely was a bit weird, especially since apparently the video existed for a long time before.
Yeah, the video in question was created in 2021.
Ah, yeah.
So, yeah, it did exist for a long time. It was in fact, apparently it was uploaded prior on a separate channel of his, but then was removed. Like it was public for a bit, then it was quickly removed, and someone archived it and leaked it recently, and that's why it's making the rounds.
I see.
And it kind of goes in line with the whole story of the Discord that screenshots and crap that he had. But yeah. Anyways, Hazbin Hotel episode 1, cool. If you liked the pilot, check it out. If you didn't, don't, because you need to watch the pilot before seeing the first episode, or it won't make any sense. All right, moving on.
Yeah, I'll probably have to check it out sometime soon. I don't know if I'll talk about on Zeez Obviously too, but if I did, it would probably be previews.
I'll have to check it out too. I'll have to check out all these things that you guys are talking about eventually.
There's too many things to check out and too little time. And whenever I have free time, I just scroll on my phone and look at terrible content. I don't engage with cool things, okay?
It's true.
Well, you want some good content, you should subscribe to The Little Rookie. No, I'm sure.
So anyway, you're going to plug yourself for a moment. Thought you were going to plug yourself.
I'm not going to plug myself. What the heck? Nah. We have a beautiful topic written down here by The Little Rookie. Says Zeez is a loser. Hee hee ha ha. What's that all about?
Wait, that's not. No, what? No.
You want to talk about that?
No.
Well, it's okay. It's okay. I have my topic.
Beautiful topic. It was just
my topic is The Little Rookie is actually the real loser.
Really? Why is he a loser?
Because he called you a loser.
Ooh, that's actually a strong.
Well, why did he start? Well, hold on. Look, then why did
What's
Little
the beef?
Rookie
What's the beef,
a loser?
Well, yeah, what's the beef? Come on, we need to get at the beef. Why'd you call me a loser, huh? Why'd you call me a loser?
Well, so the thing was, I thought you couldn't read upside down text, and then that was it.
It's not even that hard to read upside down text.
For context, we have a show notes that we coordinate certain, try to make sure that we hit all the certain beats. and I wrote all my notes upside down.
You're making it
text.
sound way more sophisticated than it is. We literally just write down
Stuff in a Google Doc.
want to cover.
Look, all right, it's gotta
it's not a
be.
Google
It's
Listen,
a,
I played on the Spear Pillar stage when Palkia turns the stage upside down, so of course I can read upside down. I've played on the freaking Spear Pillar Smash Bros. Stage. Come on
you're
now.
right. That's actually true.
I don't know why I can read upside down. It's not that hard. Oh, makes me kind of nauseous.
Anyway, to move on to a different topic. Guys, I have a great topic. And you know what the topic is?
Wow.
It's one of yours, Emmy, actually. Do you want to talk about Flash games? We were supposed to do that in the last podcast, but...
Yeah, we were supposed to do that in last podcast, but instead we ended up talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! For like 30 minutes.
Yeah, it was like 30 minutes.
That was, I actually listened, real talk, as someone who doesn't even like Yu-Gi-Oh, I actually thought that you guys did not have like a very cringe conversation. It was a good conversation about it. I was relatively engaged for most of it.
Oh, really?
Awesome. Thank
I'm
you.
pleasantly surprised.
Thank you.
Yeah, I am your local Yu-Gi-Oh! Representative. You're welcome.
That's awesome.
Me.
Get rid of the link system. Anyway.
I thought they already got rid of it. They made Yu-Gi-Oh!
No, we're
Sevens.
not talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! This time. Please talk about Flash
so
games.
let's talk about
Okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Hold on. Wait.
No.
This is interesting. Hold on.
Yu-Gi! Get out.
Yugi, no!
Guys, what's the link system?
So the link system.
No, please.
No!
Please, I
We're
will literally
not
summon
doing
3
this.
Blue Eyes White Dragons like right now, bro.
You say
Please.
3
No.
Blue Eyes White Dragons? Don't you mean that you need an XYZ summon, fusion summon, then pendulum summon,
It's
all the
not
things on the
called
same?
XYZ summon. That's what the noobs say. It's actually pronounced Exceeds.
I'm gonna
summon.
XC summon into the.
We gotta talk about Flash games like Bloons Tower Defense.
I play Pot of
Yes.
Greed.
What if they did a Yu-Gi-Oh game where you have guns and you're shooting in third person and stuff? That'd be crazy.
So that's Palworld.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, listen, that's Yu-Gi World.
That's
But
basically-
with you,
No, it's called Dual World. Dual
Dual
World.
World.
You literally dual world. You have guns. You go duel people for real.
Don't you mean digital dice monsters?
Digital Devil Saga, Shin Megami Tensei. Anyway, we're gonna talk about Flash games right now.
Fire
Do you want to talk
Emblem
about
remakes.
what's your favorite Flash game? You want to talk about the cool math games like Run and Meeblings and freaking Bloons Tower
Dude.
Defense?
dude, do you remember the amount of Run that did you used to play like Run religiously?
We had
not
a
religiously,
friend
but
in our
I
school
played it a lot.
that
I
played
it a lot,
Run
yeah.
religiously. So Run is a game where you run.
Yeah.
Was
that
it you,
it? Wait.
Zeez?
No, I was not me. I mean, I played it, but I wasn't like godlike at it.
Who was like?
I never beat
who
it.
Did it a ton?
Oh wait, no, I know this game. I always saw people playing it. I was like, what the hell is this
Well,
game?
it was specifically 2. Run 2 was the good one that people cared about. Nobody cared about Run.
No, Run
was
3
ugly.
was the good one.
Run
Bro,
3
they had the infinite mode.
Yeah, Run 3 was actually really good too, but I think the most popular one was Run 2 for the longest time. And no, but if you played as the walking one, you were cringe. You always had to play as the one that skated. If you played as the walking run
the skater
character,
one was so
you're
much
mid.
better.
You're mid if you play as the running or the walking one. You're like so mid. You have to play as the skating
You are
one. It's
kind
the
of.
only
You really
good
are
one.
kind of mid. Actually, I will have to agree with that. I'm sorry.
All right, that's
Yeah.
All
all
the
my
walking
streaming run
fans
like
out
right
there,
now, bro.
go to mid jail.
Well, Cool Math was obviously like the biggest, like one of the biggest homes for Flash games. I know you probably all played Bloons Tower Defense,
Well,
right?
Actually, I didn't play any of these on Cool Math. I played them on other websites.
Like addictinggames.com.
Oh yeah,
No, I
Addicting
didn't.
Games, Ninja Kiwi.
There's actually, I think I played most of them on
Ninja
Armor
Kiwi.
Games.
Yo, bro.
Yo,
Those
we
were
wanna
the
talk about
days. No, it was really funny.
Meeblings though. Meeblings.
It's really funny because 4Kids used to have a website online, and on it they would put Flash games.
Oh, interesting.
So you would have, I think you would have like, I would play all the Flash games on 4Kids. So there would be like freaking, Bubble Tanks or like
Ooh,
Anti Pants
yeah.
Adventure on 4Kids.
Or Henry
And also
Stickmin.
just, Henry
Yeah,
Stickmin
Henry
was not
Stickmin.
on Henry Stickmin was not on 4Kids. That was when you could get an Armor game. So a lot of the games on 4Kids, if you just look them up, they would also appear on Armor games, which is actually where a lot of the Flash games were. And that's where Henry Stickmin got started, I believe. Oh no, Henry Stickmin got started on Newgrounds. Newgrounds.
There's also another really good site that's called Nitrome that had tons of good games. My favorite ones from that
I never
site.
heard of that one.
It's honestly like decently popular, surprisingly. But there's 2 really good games on there called Bad Ice Cream and I think like like Hedgehog Cave or something. It was like Hedgehog Cave Escape. I forget what the other one was called now that I think about it. Maybe Cave Escape or something. You played as like a hedgehog. It was pretty cool. Nitrum has like tons of little games, especially like lots of 2-player games that are really, really fun.
Oh my gosh, I forgot. I just saw this game, Dino Run. Dino Run was an awesome game. I love that.
Oh, I've heard of Dino Run. Yeah, I've heard of Dino Run.
Dino Run was on 4Kids actually.
Did anyone play Meeblings? So I gotta know. Did anyone play Meeblings? I'm gonna guess from the dead silence, nobody played Meeblings. Meeblings was so goated.
Just kidding, I didn't.
What? Bro, hold on.
Holy
Let me
crap,
send you-
you played Meeblings?
Let me send you a picture of Meeblings, and I want to know if you guys have like played it. I honestly was
Okay,
gonna
we
like
might
live
just
stream.
be misremembering.
Actually, no. There is a really awesome tower defense game that was on Flash that like a lot of people. I'm surprised you guys don't know about it.
I never played
It's
that.
called-
No, you've never played Meeblings, bro. Meeblings was
what is
so
Meeblings
good.
anyways? What is Meeblings?
All right, so there's this yellow Meebling that goes Kamish, Kamish, and then there's this blue Meebling that goes Dway.
I'm gonna need
This
some
is
more
gonna be
specificity.
a Zeezbob G3 video.
Oh no, wait! I know this one.
Yes.
Meeblings.
I've
Meeblings
only
review.
seen it / played it
Meeblings,
maybe
bro.
once.
Oh boy. Okay, so basically the goal of Meeblings is to like get all the Meeblings in like a hole or whatever. And different Meeblings have different abilities. The orange ones to have nothing. Those are the ones you got to move. With the yellow one, when you click on it
I
attracts
remember this.
Meeblings towards you. But when you use the blue one, it attracts or it pushes them away from you. And they all say funny lines. So when you click on the yellow one, it goes Kamish because it sounds like come here. And when you click on the blue one, it says Daway, as in like go away. It's pretty funny and cute. And it also has like this like 30-second song loop that like definitely doesn't get on your nerves.
Yeah, I
And it's
remember
the only
this
song
game.
in the game. It's
This
so
was
good,
back
dude.
in the
It's so good.
This was back in my personal opinion in the golden age of online internet.
Yeah, the golden
Or
age
the,
of Flash games.
Have you guys seen this one?
The golden age
this
of
one?
Flash games.
Oh yeah, paper airplane. Yeah, that one was so
That
good.
game was so good.
When you get
It was
to
so
upgrade
good.
it or whatever, yeah, that was so good.
Yeah, you got to upgrade the game. I actually got maxed out. I got like just infinite power-ups.
Yeah, that was good. I also played all the other like a bunch of like Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon Flash games. There's this Kids Next Door one where it's like an ice cream. You're like in an ice cream factory and you're like flying around as number 2 trying to shoot things. It was like really hard. I remember it being.
So speaking of games where you have to upgrade, did you guys play? Well, first and foremost, the big one was the one where you're in a porta potty. You have to fly like across like water.
Yeah,
like, long
yep,
distance.
I remember that one. Yep, I do remember that one.
What?
That was
I don't
a
know
big
what
one.
you're talking about.
And then the other big one. Did you ever play? It was like Bird 1, Bird 2, Bird 3. Like, were you to train a bird to like compete in a bunch of events, like an athlete?
Yeah, I
I've
forget
heard
what that was
about
called.
those. I
You
never
had to like
played that
you had to
one.
make money and feed it like specific food pellets to help it grow or whatever.
Yeah, I do remember that.
It was pretty
I forget what it
easy,
was
but
called,
fun to grind it.
Oh yeah, it was fun. I do remember liking it.
One of the big trends in my school, at least at the end of elementary school, was Pop Tropica. I never got big into that, but
Yeah, I think it actually shut
That was
down
huge.
recently.
it did shut down, I believe. Yeah.
But yeah, I remember I played Pop Chocolate a couple times. I could never really get into it either. It just
Me
wasn't for
neither.
me.
Like people were so into it, man. I was like, how?
I listened to
This-
Pop Tropica. That game was really fun.
Tell us your stories of Pop Tropica as the Pop Tropica kid representative.
So Pop Tropica was like kind of like a story / web-based game. Really, really fun. I think the thing that drew me to the game was that it was like it was kind of like a point and click adventure. Different stories had different like mechanics and stuff. It was really like a really cool way to like interact with some of the stories that you read as a kid. Of course, I don't remember that much now, especially since I'm on 24 hours of brain rot. But I just remember fondly like watching videos of people playing Pop Tropica. Specifically, I believe that there was I don't know if you guys know this. Back in my time, there was this book series called Flat Stanley.
Your time is our time, but yes.
Our
You want to
time,
know
your
the lore?
time.
You want to
Back
hold
in
on.
your time.
Do
You
you know
make it
the
sound
lore?
like you're
I
so
gotta
much
know.
older than us. You're literally only like a week older than us.
Wait, I got another lore. I got another
Stanley.
lore. Do you know how Flat Stanley got flat? Do you
I
know
think
the
he's,
lore?
like, a
Didn't he
bookcase fell on
didn't he
him.
get crushed by a train car?
No.
No.
He fell
Incorrect.
asleep and like a bookcase fell on him.
Incorrect.
Really?
What? That wasn't it?
All right, well,
It was-
tell us the bite of 87 or the flattening of Stanley.
The bite of 87.
I think it was like a billboard or something.
Yeah, something fell on him when
Or no,
he was
maybe
like
it was like a pin board or whatever.
Yeah,
Like put little pins
a
on.
pin board fell on him.
I think it was something. I actually gotta look it up just in case.
How would a pin board crush you flat, bro? This kid's weak. Weak bone.
Well, no, there was another time
Yeah,
where he was invisible, wasn't
squash
there?
flat by a bulletin board. It was a bulletin board. Yep. I told you.
Wasn't there
I know
also
the
like
Flat
invisible
lore.
Stanley?
I don't
Wasn't
know.
there also invisible Stanley?
Do you remember? Do you give a mouse a cookie?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Okay, so there's this other Flash game that I really remember fondly, called Pokemon Tower Defense, and this is not an official game.
I played this one a lot.
I played this game a few times. I played it a few times. Yeah.
And then there was Pokemon Tower Defense 2, which was even better than Pokemon Tower Defense, but I never finished it. I remember you could like trade with other people too if you had like a code.
Oh, that's
Like-
cool.
Yes, this is.
There's also
I
hacked
agree.
versions. I think there were also hacked versions of the game where you could just like your leveling was like times 10 or something, and it was compatible with the original version. Where like all the Pokemon you got in the hacked version would get into your original version, but like they would like get tagged as hacked or something.
Yes, this is true.
Wait, I have to. I'm dying. I have to ask you guys. Did you ever freaking read the David books? I'll send you a picture.
No.
These freaking no
I
David.
don't know what you're talking about.
I hated David, bro. He's so ugly.
Oh no,
No
I
way.
know
I
this. I
hated
know
this
this.
kid.
No wait, I know this.
Oh,
one.
I
bro,
hated
I
this
do know
kid.
David. Oh my god.
I hated this kid, bro. I hated him. He's such a
This
jerk.
looks like Caillou, but like Devil
It's like
Caillou.
Curse Caillou.
I
Yeah,
hated
Devil
him.
Caillou.
I remember this
hated
book.
David, bro. I hated David.
I think the point was to hate David. He was a bit of
Yeah,
a
but
troublesome.
all of you
Yeah,
might.
but Zeez particularly hated David.
Okay, but you wanna know the goated like young children story? Little P, bro. Little P was the goat. Little P was the
What?
goat.
I've never
Little
seen this
P?
before.
There's a P that really hates eating
Do you
candy.
like it just because it's kind of like a slime? It's like it's
Yeah,
kind
honestly,
of
it's up your alley, bro. This is a character you draw.
It would be okay. The thing is, it's supposed to be funny because he's a P, and so he's like supposed to. I don't know what it actually. This makes no sense. But in the book, it's like, oh, he has to eat all his candy before he can eat the yummy vegetables. It's supposed to like trick kids into liking
but
vegetables.
he's a pea. He's literally a cannibal.
I know he's a cannibal. He like eats lettuce. It's weird. But the whole thing is like he's like, oh, I have to eat all my candy first before I can eat the yummy vegetables. I think it's supposed to like trick kids into liking vegetables. Either way, it was really cute because all it was they were supposed to be peas, but it was just like stupid. It was just circles. All the characters were just circles.
It's just circles.
So there's circles with faces. Look
all
at
they're cute circles.
Dude, there is this adorable image that I love so much. Look at this. Look at the one on the swing, bro. The one on the swing that just has a face. It's so funny, dude. It's so funny.
No, this is hilarious. I like how they are just all circles.
They're all just circles. I love it, dude. The little P, bro. Little P was godlike. Even though I didn't read them until 4th grade. But whatever, it's fine. Sorry, I went on a bit of a rant there.
No, bro.
Right.
I love the little pea
No, this-
rants. I like. Oh man, I just now looked at the image. That is pretty adorable.
It is, yeah.
So you guys are all gonna mention Bloons Tower Defense, but I never actually played Bloons Tower Defense.
What?
Bro, it's actually
Really?
worth going back and playing to this day.
It is. It's still so good.
Because I played like this other tower defense game called Gemcraft, and everyone knows that I play this, except maybe
I
not.
have seen this, but I never
Yeah.
played it. But
I remember in freshman freaking gym class, you would not shut up about this game.
This game is so cool. Okay, I've never finished it, but I really love this game. It's just if you really like grindy games and the wizard aesthetic. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It sounds like this. Oh my gosh, I love this game. I paid for it on Steam.
I see no wizards in this screenshot. All I see are just bricks. At least in Tower Defense, you had a bunch of funny monkeys.
of looking at blocks that are dirty.
Yeah, but like in Bloons Tower Defense, you had funny balloons and
Okay.
funny monkey. You had funny monkey. Ooh, monkey.
Yeah, that was what I got out of Blue and Tower Defense too as well.
What the
You had
gods?
funny monkey. Also, Super Monkey, bro. Also, Temple of the Sun God Monkey from Bloons Tower
Dude,
Defense 5.
oh
broken.
my god, bro! If you got a Temple of the
Broken.
Sun God, you know you're grinding.
The thing is, when you, dude, Temple of Sun God was so good but so bad because it would literally kill all your towers in the range of it to summon it because it was that broken.
Well, no, it would kill. So one of them was you had to plan ahead because Wouldn't one of the Super Monkey upgrades not let you kill armored balloons, but one of them was really good at non-armored balloons?
Yeah, like one of like the heat sickle monkey or whatever, or like the cannon monkeys were good at beating the metal balloons.
Right. Man, now I gotta play some balloon tower defense. You know, speaking of Josh, he still plays balloon tower defense to this day, I believe.
Yeah, I love how he plays it, and he gets to like round 30, and it starts lagging on his phone.
I respect it because that balloon tower defense grind, man. I mean, you never give up sometimes.
Oh yeah, for sure. I kind of want to go back and play that. That game was so fun.
Okay, I'm gonna go play Bloons Tower Defense as well before next time. I'm gonna do all these things.
Yeah, Emmy's got so much stuff to catch up on. Next episode,
And
like, we're gonna
football.
ask her about all of these things, and she's totally gonna have done all of them.
I'm gonna have done all of them. I'm gonna be like,
Okay,
I know
hold on.
everything about football. I know everything about freaking
Get
Bloons
into
Tower
basketball.
Defense.
No, if you're gonna play any Bloons Tower Defense game, start with 3. 3 is like honestly a really good starting one.
Okay.
Like most people played 3, some people played
Next
2.
thing you know,
most
I'm gonna
people
be up for like 48 hours, like the little rookie. But
You
playing
literally,
Bloons Tower
honest to God,
Defense.
dude, balloon tower defense is a game you'd stay up 48 hours playing, bro.
I don't think anyone like I don't know many people who have played 1 or 4. Like I swear 4 came out and then 5 came out like a month later. I swear. I don't know what it was. I swear
What about,
4 was like only
I thought,
relevant for like
I
a
keep
month.
hearing about Bloons Tower Defense 6. Isn't that like the latest
That's
one?
a thing now. I haven't played it though. Bloons Tower Defense 5 was like forever though. It lasted like 10 years. I think. I actually don't know. I know it lasted a long time. I used to have an account and I used to save a bunch of secret agents and I never used them. Rip. Rip my funny secret agents that I could have made to like round 2000 with. It's fine. I'm not mad. No, it's not like I was saving them for anything. Not at all.
I think Flash games were really, really innovative back in the day. Super cool.
I mean, they were the OG indie games. Like,
Yeah.
going
Super,
back
super
around to
cool.
the topic. Like, well, not the OG, but like back in the day, they were like the indie games.
Yeah, back in
Yeah,
my day.
They really helped pass the time,
Yeah,
especially
back
like
in specifically the Little Rookies day.
the Little Rookies Day and only Little Rookies Day. I still have memories of in one of my freaking skip classes, which I didn't want to actually take the course in because I got put into a course in sophomore year that it was like the stupid people course, but I didn't know it was the stupid people course.
Oh,
And so it was
I
like
thought
a skip
SAT.
class.
Was it SAT
It was-
prep?
No, it was supposed to be an engineering class, but I joined the wrong one. I thought it was supposed to be
Oh,
the good one, but it
oh,
turned
you
out to be
tried
like a
join-
mid one.
Okay. Yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about.
But I didn't get to join it. I had to join like some bootleg version of it. And it turned out to just be a skip class where the only thing we learned how to do was solder.
Oh
the
yeah.
entire
I remember
year.
this. I remember you made like some stupid Legos.
Yeah, I did do stupid things in that class, but I literally played like this stupid like Mario Sunshine 2D like rip-off game that was like honestly pretty fun. And there was like level creators in it. I had so much fun making levels in that game. Oh, it was so fun.
Wait, I'm gonna bring back a memory for all of you. Do you remember that time where we tried to make a scrambled boiled egg?
No.
Yes.
What?
Do you remember?
Oh,
I don't
These
remember
were not
what?
part of this memory.
Yeah,
I do
well,
recall this
actually, you
memory.
guys might not have been there, but a lot of us were there. Okay, so we were in class one day. We were
Oh,
not
no,
doing
I do remember this. I
anything.
do remember this. Yeah. I don't know why you did it though. That was freaking weird as heck. I do remember this though. I do.
I kind of just got into it. I was just like, we need to make this. We need to make this. I was the only one
Well,
that
okay,
succeeded.
yeah, what? No, there was like, it was like you and like a bunch of other people. There were like 10 other people doing this. What was the point of that? Why were you doing that?
Just to see if we could do it, honestly.
But like, why?
Did it
what,
turn out
Was
good?
it like,
No, it was terrible, but
how did you just like take a regular egg and just shake it constantly? I forget what you did. What did you actually do?
that's exactly what we did. Wait, you wanna walk us through this, little rookie? How did this get started?
So it was a slow day in after school class, and we got an egg. We had like a carton of eggs, and we were
It
just
wasn't
wondering.
after school class.
Was
it
this
just
like a home ec class? Or what
No.
were you-
It was. I mean, it was robotics. But the thing is that like
yeah, it's so funny that this happened in robotics too.
it was a slow day, and we didn't really have anything to do. I believe the season. We had mostly.
Where
finished
did you
our
get
work
an egg?
stuff.
And A, where would you have the opportunity to cook it?
So I had a carton of eggs. So or someone had a
Wait,
carton of
wait,
eggs.
wait.
Yes.
Before you do that, how do you pronounce it? Do you pronounce it as egg or egg?
Edge Lord.
Age Lord. It's
Egg
actually
Lord.
Age Lord.
No.
But is it egg or egg?
It's age. Egg. AGG. No.
Okay, keep
Egg
going. Keep
sounds
going.
so funny.
But we tried a bunch of things, right? So we were trying to scramble this egg and then have it boil so that you have a perfectly yellow egg, right? And that's hard, right? That's a very, very hard thing to do because you have to somehow break the yolk with inside the egg, and then
Well, yeah, and we were using a microwave essentially to boil it.
Yeah, so we tried boiling it. A couple of like. I think I had the bright idea to like put it in like one of those like really secure like carousels, or so I could just like spin it around my head and try to maybe get it to work. I think the
Right, get the yolk
option,
to fully break up inside the shell.
Yeah, I think what ended up happening is that Emmy devised a solution which involved like taking a paper clip and stabbing the yolk inside the egg.
Yo, I was just thinking, I was literally just like, yo, what if you use like a sewing needle, slightly poked it in, swirled it around a little bit, and did that like a few times with the egg,
Well, I
taped
think
it,
we
and then
ended
just
up
shook
using
it
it.
off of it.
She
That's what
stabbed
I
it
thought
and
you would
then-
do. Oh my
Well, no,
god.
we did this while spinning. So what I did was
While
I used
spinning?
like
what do you mean?
Oh
well,
my
so
god.
I
Mid
stuck
rotation.
Mid-rotation,
No. So basically,
stab into the
I
egg.
punched a little hole into the egg and I put it into the egg. And once it was inside, I like started
spun it,
spinning
yeah.
it. So that yeah, exactly.
That's what I was literally just, I was like just theory crafting in my head. Oh my gosh.
It was also terrible, by the way. It was terrible. It was like
technically
not a good
succeeded,
egg.
but it was like also not really a succeed because it was like we wanted to do it without puncturing the eggshell.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it is what it is. Like
Well,
there's
there's only one method to do, and that's just shake until it and pray it works.
Yeah, you
Well,
have
I feel
to
like
be
the amount of
incredibly
force
fast.
you would need,
Yeah.
the amount of force you would need on the egg would probably break it. Like, in order to break up the yolk, you'd have to like spin it so quickly.
So yeah.
You were basically just unga bunga cavemen shaking eggs and just be like, oh, go.
Well, no, I actually had to go outside for the last one because I needed enough. Like, I needed to spin it really fast in order to actually like shake it properly. So I like got like a huge string. We tied two pieces together.
Oh my
and we went
gosh.
outside. We started just swinging this egg.
I'm surprised it didn't just
Paperclip
break from the
inside.
tension of the rope and then just egg gets scattered everywhere as you're swinging it.
So
That's what would
ladies and
happen to me if
gentlemen,
I did it.
we swung an egg.
Yeah.
And-
we devised a plan to make a scrambled boiled egg.
We
And it
devised a
never
plan
worked.
to make a scrambled boiled egg. Partially succeeded and profit? I guess it worked, right?
You
It
actually,
worked.
like,
Is-
by
is
mentioning this, you
loose.
unlocked a memory I forgot I had. Thank you
That's
for
a good
reminding
thing.
me of these stupid egg things that I was not a part of, but witnessed from afar. Because I remember you would come up to me and tell me your progress on the egg, and I was like, okay, that's cool.
The egg is coming along.
I didn't
Egg
remember this
time.
at all.
I don't remember how I got involved though. I think I was trying to do work and then I just got bored. And then I was just like, what is everyone doing? I was like, everyone was in on this egg thing. Like everyone.
It was not everyone. It was like it was a group. It was
Well,
like
it
a
was
solid
like
group of
10
10 or
people.
something.
There was
Yeah.
like so many people. I was like, I gotta get in on this.
Hold on. When you guys told me you're gonna scramble a boiled egg, my immediate assumption was, okay, you're just gonna boil an egg, and then take the hard-boiled egg, right? Take off the shell, then put it on a pan and try to scramble it.
Right, so
Oh.
it had to be a yellow, it'd be a scrambled egg within the shell, and then it had
Right,
to be
right, but
Well,
it's
basically,
fully
we
yellow.
wanted to scramble
fully
it.
yellow,
We wanted to
fully
scramble it and then boil it.
No, I get it. I get the idea. Well, how did
Yeah.
it turn out?
Emmy came up with the most successful solution, albeit it was very disgusting, and we
Was it yellow?
There was like literally
It
egg
was.
everywhere. Like imagine raw egg on all the countertops within the robotic stations, which granted is is definitely just not a good idea.
Well, luckily everyone had egg allergies and died, right?
No, what do you mean? But
then-
anyway, it was horrible.
That's so
Well, no, so
funny.
my egg, it ended up cooking, alright? I did end up cooking my egg all
Yes,
the way
Emmy
through.
cooked.
Oh.
Emmy
You,
cooked.
you spent a lot of time near that one sink in the back room. Oh,
Yes, there
so
was
stupid.
we tried so hard. We had a
Well,
dozen
because we
eggs, and on the
ruined
very
several
last
eggs with the paper clips.
on the
Because
very
the paper clip
last
didn't work for
egg-
some of them.
on the very last egg, Emmy was like, "All right, we're just gonna puncture it with a paper clip," and we're like, "I don't know," and but it ended up working because the egg sealed itself, right? So when it boiled, it kind of like boiled a little bit out of that hole, but overall it was mostly sealed.
The hole was small enough such that there was enough pressure from the outside to keep it from actually leaking. Like, it's kind of like a straw, like a really tiny straw.
Did you guys have any adult supervision? Like, I mean, you were doing after school stuff, so
We had this one teacher that was just looking over it, and he was like, "Ooh, maybe I should try." And
Yeah,
that was
he got
basically
involved. He was in on it too.
Was
and then
it
later he was like, ah.
It was the teacher that you know of, yes.
the slim one.
Yes.
No, it was not the slim one. It was the other one.
No, oh,
It was the other one,
okay.
yes.
The slim one would have stopped us immediately. It would have been like, go back to work. No, the other one was like, after we finished, it was like, okay, guys, we should probably get back to work.
We did it. All right, guys.
No, I know who you're talking about.
It's so great. I love that. No, but so it actually, it ended up scrambling a little. It kind of like exploded while it was cooking, unfortunately, because we were using a microwave because that's all we had, and like it was partially scrambled. Some of it was still white. It was partially like yellow, and when I ate it, it was just terrible. It like tasted terrible. It was awful, terrible texture. Literally, don't do this. This like was not worth it. I like actually thought it would taste good. No. It was like overcooked scrambled eggs, essentially.
It wasn't worth it. However, it was worth it because the story was amazing.
Well, so now you guys all know how to make a scrambled boiled egg.
No, it's just you know how
Okay,
to
but
maybe,
now we need-
possibly, perhaps, maybe.
I think next challenge, make a fried boiled.
Fried boiled egg.
Fry it while it's in the eggshell, and then boil it.
What?
Try it.
So-
just try it.
All right, so Emmy,
Actually, this
we need
is
a
really funny.
syringe.
No, this is really
A
funny,
syringe.
actually, now that you bring this up, because, like, apparently scientists recently figured out how to unfry an egg.
What?
Wait, I just had an idea with the syringe. What if you like stuck boiling water inside a syringe and then shoved it
No,
into
we need
the
to
egg?
stick boiling oil inside it, so we need to get some oil and then inject it inside the egg.
Inject it
Do you need to
inside
create
the
an
egg.
Actually,
apparatus?
no. They did this in Shokugeki no Soma. They froze the egg. Actually, no, we did this once.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No. So basically, Little Rookie was like, "Hey, I saw this thing in Shokugeki no Soma, which is an anime about cooking and stuff." Anyways, in the anime, they froze an egg, and then they peeled it, and then they fried it.
They froze an egg.
Uh-huh.
They
yes.
peeled the egg
Yes.
with
yes.
the
Yeah,
shell
to get the shell
still
off.
Yes.
oh, okay.
So they
then,
froze an egg, then they peeled the shell off of the egg, so you had this frozen egg.
Why didn't they just refrigerate it?
No, so the
Because
point
they
is that
needed
they
it to be
deep fried
solid.
the
It's
egg.
solid. It has to be solid.
Yeah, they deep fried
Oh,
the.
okay. Wait, so they didn't. So it was not boiled. It wasn't boiled though.
They created a tempura egg where it's like you have this frozen egg with no shell. You create a shell with breads, like,
You bread it with
Red-
tempura.
yeah, panko?
with
Okay, I see.
tempura
I see.
batter.
I
Oh, yeah,
thought it was like because it was
tempura,
already
no.
boiled. I
And then
see.
when
okay.
you break into the like tempura batter egg in the middle of the soup, you have this wonderful like umami taste that flows out from the middle of it. That the anime was like it kind of looks like a moon. Yeah,
I forgot
Okay.
about that.
it's kind of
Alright,
cool, honestly. I think.
So what you're saying is, on the next episode, when Ozone Layer definitely becomes a real channel, that's our first cooking video. When we do a cooking video, it's gonna be frozen egg moment.
IRL streaming.
freeze egg, and then turn it into whatever the heck.
Well, no. You guys didn't let me finish my thing about how scientists figured out how to unfry an egg. So apparently, like, when you cook an egg, a chemical reaction happens that makes the egg, like, turn solid, right?
Yes.
So apparently, if you shake it in a very specific way, at the right frequency, and hard enough, it will just undo that. So you just spin it.
What the?
That's weird. I wonder if that works for, like, other things after a chemical reaction. If you just shake it hard enough.
I think it does. So apparently, it's like the proteins kind of get tangled, and so shaking it kind of untangles them. So they're just, like, shaking it until they come loose.
That's really weird. I
Science
honestly
is
kind of want to
weird.
see a video of that. What is it with us and shaking eggs today?
We made like a 40 or 20-minute bit about us trying to shake eggs. Incredible.
If you viewers are at home, try this.
What was the
I'm not
original
sure I
topic
can
that we were?
recommend it.
we recommend that you try this.
What were we even discussing before you got to the
Discussing
egg?
Flash games. We're
Yeah, that's
discussing
right. It was Flash games, and then for some reason we got an egg. I don't know, how do we get to the egg moment?
Oh, because we were talking about things because you were talking about the one class that was just like the dumb engineering class, and that you didn't.
Oh, and then Emmy brought it up.
yeah.
The stupid eggs. That's right. All right.
She's like, yeah, really quickly. You guys probably remember this.
You guys remember
really
the
quickly,
egg?
20-minute rant on freaking eggs. Oh
I mean, it
gosh,
was a good rant. It was a good bit.
it was kind of a funny bit.
You guys
I won't
remember
lie.
egg?
It's the fact that we had eggs in freaking robotics
Egg.
club. It was so
Egg.
dumb.
Egg.
Why did you bring in eggs again? I'm trying to remember. Why did we have eggs?
I think I brought in some eggs for something. I ended up not using them, and so I was like, well, I have some time to kill. Why don't we? And then that happened.
That's really funny. Honestly, next time I see you in person, you should just bring a carton of eggs, and we'll be like, ooh, all right, now we know what to do.
Now we're gaming.
Yeah.
Now we're gaming.
Just all of us spinning these eggs. You see us just whipping them around.
What are these?
right,
What
what
are these
were
young
you-
adults doing?
What were you trying to say, race car?
All right, Zeez, the Zeez man, the Zeekel Meister. Okay, you hit 10,000 subscribers on Identity 5 channel. Congratulations, everyone! Clap.
No, the audio is getting messed up. No,
Clap, 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 clap.
You gotta be spiking the microphones. All right.
no, my microphone.
Anyways, first and foremost, congratulations, and second most, I'm surprised. Did you hit it faster than you thought you would?
Yeah, definitely. The channel growth I kept thinking would like eventually plateau a little bit, but it's just been a steady like incline. It hasn't like gone down or up. It's literally just been like every around 2-ish weeks I gain another 1,000 subscribers. Like it's been pretty consistent with that.
I see. Interesting.
So I don't really know where the plateau is, honestly.
Do you think it'll reach like 50k subs?
I don't think so, because I look at like the other like IDV YouTubers right now, and they're
You could just become the IDV YouTuber.
well, no.
Are you the IDTV YouTuber? Is there anyone bigger than you?
Yeah, there are. There's like a good amount. Well, in the English speaking channels, I think I'm probably like in the top 20, probably. Because it's a lot
Top
bigger
what?
Just
top
just
20.
top?
He's just top.
No, top 20.
Yeah, he's
I
just
said
top.
top 20. I guess it didn't come through Discord. I said top 20 probably.
Oh,
Wow. Okay, so there are people. Are there people getting more views than you in videos?
I'm honestly kind of on par with them. I think maybe like a little under. I'm a little under, but like I'm like mostly on par with them, honestly. So it could just be because I'm new and I just don't have the subscriber count numbers, but I guess I could potentially be one of the biggest creators for English audiences, I guess.
Yeah.
Is it?
That's
I mean, the
awesome.
thing is, I don't mean to like insult it, but it does have a relatively like small community, so it's not like
No, you're not insulting. I mean, it's just the truth, right?
it's niche, right? It's very like if I tried to do this with Pokemon, there'd be like 1,000 people I'd have to like surpass, and like that are already like over 1 million subscribers. Whereas there's not. I think there's like 2 English speaking channels that have 100K in this, and that's they've existed since like the beginning of the game. So they have like a lot of empty subscribers of people that have like subscribed and then fallen off from the game.
Yeah.
But most of my subscribers are all from like the past 4 months. The channel hasn't even existed for 4 months, and we're already at 10K, which is pretty cool.
That is really cool. That's not faster than 2 existed for much longer technically, but
Well, yeah,
Well, 2
after
kind
the
of
re-
blew up last year,
well,
didn't it?
the rebranding. No, it was 2 years ago. The rebranding of 2 was faster. Yeah, obviously, like 2 was around for like a year before that. But when I rebranded it and then started uploading videos, no, 2 did grow faster. But it still grew like pretty fast, which is really interesting to see.
So something that's really, really cool that I noticed, I believe on the last episode or your solo cast, someone from your Identity 5 channel, like they literally said like they're from your Identity 5 content, like watch the podcast, which is awesome because I always attribute like when I'm talking on here is like your only audience is your your Owl House Amphibious sort of crowd, right?
Yeah,
I mean, that
yeah.
was your primary audience, yeah.
Well, not only that, but that was the only channel you ever marketed this and been like, "Hey, I'm making a podcast. Check me out."
Right,
I
because it was
know,
the
that
only
is interesting.
it was the only channel I guess that I had an active audience on. But now I have
Right.
2 channels that have active audience. Well, 1.5. Two's is like there sometimes. That Ed and Eddie video, bro. That Ed and Eddie video is so bad.
That
It
was a good
performs so
video, bro.
bad.
Everyone watched the Ed and Eddie video. I did watch that. I thought that was I really like forgot. I watched a ton of Ed and Eddie as a kid. That was like my all-time like favorite show when I was a kid, man. And
It's
like
so good, dude.
yeah, no, there's just like, a lot of nostalgia watching that video, and I wish you included the clip of Ralph saying, what does the 3-headed Ralph say? It's like something Ed
Oh
boy.
yeah. Yeah. Hello, Ed boys. Many doors,
no.
yes. Too much for couch potato Ed boys like yourselves. Or is it
No,
the
it
life
was
has many
something-
doors, Ed boys?
Yeah, life has many doors, Ed boys. You said that quote in the thing and then showed a whole bunch of other clips and never showed that clip, and it made me so pissed off. I really wished you showed. I don't know why. I just wish that you showed the life is.
I
like,
should
life has
have.
many-
I think I
That's
didn't
so,
show it
like-
because I said the quote earlier, but I probably should have included it in there. Yeah, you're right.
You should just, instead of saying the quote, just had the quote cut in. Like,
That's true.
Man.
That's true. I should have done that. I should have
like
done
because
that.
I think like you didn't start showing examples of like how the episode was weird or how it like played out like from an audio-visual perspective until the end, which like you took a lot of time to describe it. I did think it was really funny that you included like the live stream you had on 3.
Yeah. Okay. So that's
And
my.
them calling you a
that's me
boomer show.
I've been trying to incorporate more like personal takes into my videos so that people will
Yes.
subscribe not just for the content that I'm producing, but like also it's like, oh, this guy can be kind of relatable sometimes. That's why I wanted to include that.
That's
in
part
there.
of YouTube, right?
Um,
Most YouTubers try to do that.
Well, yeah, I just mean like in the other like Owl House content, I never did that, right?
That's
I never
true.
like incorporated my specific like besides like my feelings on it, but I tried to incorporate like my other content in how it personally like relates to me. Like I'm trying to like put my own with the Molly McGee video that I released today. I said like specifically this is how I feel about this and how it relates to me and where I am in life like right now. How I was talking about earlier with the character that was like wasting their whole life and change their ways to try and become more focused on making the most out of their life. Like that's kind of where I am at my life right now at the same time. So I kind of related that into that video. So I'm trying to do that a lot more with these like weekly videos to see if I can have more personality, I guess, in my videos as opposed to just being like, wow, cool, the cool show was cool, man. I like this show.
Zoinks, Scoob.
I like Zoinks, man. I think this is a pretty good show, man. Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Thank you. I'm very proud of my mediocre Shaggy impression.
We're gaming.
Well,
We are gaming.
speaking of the Molly McGee video, I guess actually let's keep talking really quickly about IDV for a little bit. I feel like when I looked at like your views, like on average, they seem consistently better than normal too.
What do you mean by better than normal?
I don't know. Like for instance, I feel like in the past, this might not be true, but it seemed like most IDV videos were getting maybe like 2 to 3K, maybe 4K, 5K ish. Now they're regularly getting close to 10K, if not exceeding 10K, or at least a little bit more regular.
Oh, no, I think my average view on a video is probably like 6,000. Probably like 6,000.
Yeah.
So some obviously exceed it, some go a little bit below it, but I'd say it's around 6,000, maybe 7,000. But yeah, it depends, specifically on the topic as well. There are some topics that people are interested in more of, like that guessing your rank series that I do. People love those. People
Yeah,
also
they're really into that.
People really like the longer videos as well. People like tournament analysis videos as well. People really like that. It's interesting to see like what content people specifically like. But I think the thing that I've honestly had a lot of fun with the Identity 5 channel specifically is getting to experiment with like thumbnails. I've been trying to like different styles, different texts, seeing what works, and it's been interesting to experiment with that kind of stuff. Since it's like a daily upload channel, whereas opposed to like on Zeez OFG2, it's a little harder to experiment with that, with more spaced out uploads. but it's been fun to like see what people click on versus what they don't click on as much, because mastering titles and thumbnails is one of the most important thing.
It is
one of the most important things on YouTube. So it's been good to experiment with it. Yes, very insightful. Thank you, the little rookie.
That was like a very philosophical.
It was, yeah. It's like after hearing some great speech. Yes.
Yes.
Insightful. Thank you. Only the finest from our little rookie here.
On your
rookie wisdom.
Unrelated to, I guess,
rookie wisdom.
Identity 5 channel. How are you happy with the current? I mean, it's only been out for like a couple hours, but are you happy with the current performance of your Molly McGee video? I think it's
it's
like at 4K.
Yeah, just under 4K right now, sitting at 3.9K. I'm happy with that. It's currently a 4 out of 10, so that's good. It does kind of reach my target audience, so I'm sure that's why a lot of people are watching it. It's a little sad to see that it's only been out for about 5 hours, that it's already quadrupled the Edit video in views. Dude, that edited video makes you sad, bro. I like making that video.
These people
and it
don't appreciate our boomer shows.
Boomers.
Like, it actually got less views than the free run video, man. Like, come on.
I know,
thought it was,
right?
like, that's surprising. I can't believe it got less.
It might be because free run is like in the algorithm at least. Like,
maybe. I guess it is relatively new. But even then, it's like, dang,
like,
dude, it didn't even reach
watch a lot of
1,000
free
views.
run content. Might just get it recommended to them. I don't know.
It might be an
so
entirely
weird.
different group.
I don't know. I just thought it was weird that it couldn't, like, within a whole week, it can't reach 1,000 views. Like, that's crazy, dude. And I don't even think I think the title thumbnail is like pretty generic. I've changed it like 3 times already. But I didn't think it was like bad.
I like the current thumbnail a lot. I don't like the title, but it's whatever.
Yeah, I've changed the edit video. I've changed the title like 4 times.
That thumbnail is awesome. I don't know what you're talking about.
The thumbnail is fantastic.
I do know what you're talking about. I completely agree. I'm sorry. I don't know anything about the video itself. I don't keep up with
what's interesting is that the Molly McGee one, like,
videos.
it looks like it almost looks like you just screenshotted a clip and like made a really simplistic title.
Yeah, I did. That was me doing like more experimenting with the title and thumbnail. That's exactly what I did. I actually had a thumbnail made, and then I decided, like, when this showed up in the preview, like, because whenever you like upload a video, there's like 3 auto thumbnails that will show up that are just like things that show up in the video. And I looked at that one, I was like, you know what, that one's actually just better than my thumbnail. So I did it instead, and maybe it was good because you can kind of tell
performing well.
It's performing, it's performing fine. It's performing fine, which is good. But obviously, like, the show just ended, so it's trending. It reaches the same target audience as Owl House and Amphibious, so I can see why it's performing like semi well, which I am okay with. But I just kind of hope that, like,
do you think it's gonna hit like the same amount of people as Hilda? The Hilda video.
I think the Hilda video, after around 2 weeks, is sitting at 10K views. I think the Molly McGee one will pass it, honestly. I think it'll probably get 15K views after like a couple weeks, maybe. That's my estimate. We'll see where it goes. Which I guess would honestly be better than the Owl. Maybe it'll be actually around 10K. I don't know. It might be around the same. Looking back at the Owl House Kahoot unfinished video, which that actually has a really bad title and thumbnail, but whatever. I just wanted it done, bro.
I was about to say, like, that is an 11K. Which seems
that
really
title
low.
thumbnails. Yeah, I mean, it's also because I hadn't uploaded for a while on the channel after the Digital Circus video. Yeah. So.
Yeah, you had 2 months of inactivity between Digital Circus and Free Run.
Yeah, that was during my arc of, like, I don't know, I'm not proud of the content that I create. I'm sad, I don't know how to do anything. And then I just decided, you know what, bro, we ball.
No, and that's the mentality you should take. You gotta experiment and keep playing, because
you're right,
at the end of the day, if you don't upload anything, you're just gonna die faster, right? I mean,
exactly. And I'm not like, I don't dislike any of the videos that I put out this year. I mean, I've only put out 3 videos: the Hilda video, the edited video, and the Molly McGee video. But I think they're all
and the
like
2024 update video. Okay, come on.
Okay, whatever, man. But the 3 videos that actually have content in them, I think they're actually like all okay videos. Like, they're not anything like, they're not peak, but they're all like, they're all like good bite-sized videos.
I agree. I mean, I like all of them. I mean,
Have you
even
seen
though I
any of
haven't
them?
watched them. No, I saw the Freedom one. I like the Freedom one. I saw that one. I might watch some of the other ones. Okay, I'm not a true Zeez fan. We already all know this.
The fake
Literally-
Zeez fan.
You're on the pot. No, I'm just kidding.
What about
I'm
you,
kidding,
Little
I'm
Rookie?
kidding,
What
I'm kidding,
video have
I'm
you
joking,
seen,
I'm
huh?
joking.
What video have you
I'm
seen?
kidding. I'm kidding.
Have you seen the Ed, Ed, and Eddie video yet, Little Rookie?
I actually I watched a little bit of it, but I didn't watch all of it.
You gotta watch all. The reason you didn't watch all of it is the reason why it's performing bad. You gotta.
Yeah, you clicking off in the first 10 seconds, Little Rookie, tanked the dang video.
Oh no, it's
It
my
was all
fault.
you.
That's why it's a freaking
fault.
10 out of 10.
Oh,
You
Little
tanked
Bonge
the
Planet, it was
engagement.
all
You
your fault,
tanked
Little
the
Bonge
I
Planet.
engagement.
checked the engagement on the video.
Dude,
Oh
when
my gosh, it's
your-
all
when
your fault,
your-
Little Bonge
When
Planet.
your Miraculous video comes out, Zeez, I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna get like 3 alt accounts. I'm gonna like the video. I'm gonna run the
Comment
whole thing
and
through
share.
and comment. I'm gonna comment it too.
Oh, beautiful.
Subscribe.
Beautiful. Okay.
I'm gonna do all of that. I'm gonna boost the algorithm as much as possible, man. You gotta get that video big, bro.
I'm gonna
That's
make
the
sure
goal,
Luna
dude.
Pavis Soul Crest sees it.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
God.
if Luna Pavis, and make sure if Luna Pavis Soul Chris sees it, make sure that tab that Luna Pavis Soul Chris sees it on stays on your web browser open.
For
Thank
like
you.
My
yeah,
web browser.
for like
Why-
24
why would
hours.
Luna-
Sorry,
Why
sorry,
would
Luna
Luna
Pavis
use
Soul
my web
Chris.
browser?
What you gotta
Yeah,
do,
yeah,
what you
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
do is click on the video, right-click loop, and then just like leave your PC on at night, and then just have it playing like the entire
What would Luna Pavis Soul Crest computer look like, actually?
So funny, actually.
black. I don't know.
Does YouTube have like any sort of like spam or bot detection with like views and?
It does. It does. I don't
Yeah,
think
does.
it used.
You
it
can't
didn't used
post
to in the
links on
past,
YouTube generally.
but yeah, it does. You can actually post links, but usually the creator will have to like approve the comment.
Oh, okay. Because I know the links are by default filtered out because of spam potential, but yeah.
Yeah.
Now you can post YouTube links by default, right?
No.
I think I've
Those are
seen that.
also
Like if
filtered.
you link a YouTube, like another YouTube video, it'll stay. Like it'll come out. Maybe.
No,
I
it
don't
gets
know.
filtered out unless the creator specifically like clicks OK.
Okay.
In your YouTube Studio, there's like a regular comments, and there's a hidden for review. Anything with a link will show up in hidden for review.
What also gets flagged for hidden in review?
Any like hateful spam comments used, like spam comments, hate comments that will say like really mean and insulting things to you. Obviously,
Well, I would
bots.
say potentially on any of them. It's whatever the content flags as potentially
Yeah.
spam, hateful.
Do you get
But
a?
etc.
most of the time,
Yeah.
it's either a hate comment or a spam, like a spam or a link. One of the
Do
three.
you get a lot of flagged comments or like comments for
not-
review?
I honestly, okay, well, I guess it depends on the channel. On ZSubD2, I get one probably like once a week, maybe a couple a week. On the Identity 5 channel, I've got maybe like 5 in total. So, not really
Okay.
many.
What have
It
they been in the
depends.
past? Just links typically?
A lot of just like stupid promotional stuff. There's been like NFT bots. They'll just be like, oh, here, link
Oh,
to this, go
okay.
buy this.
Oh
Like
man,
a couple,
I can't
a couple
remember
crypto,
all the fake
cryptos.
Mr. Beasts and Markipliers
The
would
fake-
come
Oh,
in
wait,
every video.
wait. We met our quota. We finally mentioned Mr. Beast. Let's go.
Mr. Beast.
Wait, check it.
I'll
I
check
did
it.
it. No, I checked it.
Okay.
Beast. We did it, guys.
It's so
Anyway,
over. It's so
after I screamed Mr. Beast like 8 times in your ear. But no, there was like a lot of crypto stuff in there too. It hasn't been like a lot of crypto recently though, because I think YouTube finally cracked down on a lot of that stuff, which is good.
How did it crack down? What was wrong with just filtering it? Did it just get rid of all the bot accounts?
I don't know. They just find some ways to get rid of the bots. They find like the servers they're coming from and blow it up. I don't know how it works. They just get rid of it. I haven't looked into it. I don't know.
I'm imagining like the YouTube CEO just going in and blowing it up.
Sir, we found the target. What do we do? Blow it up.
Blow up the bots. Blow
Roger
them
that.
up. Flood their bots with bots.
Meanwhile, at uBlock Studio.
What is another fun video that you're gonna come out with on ZSubD2? Like what is another? I guess like. Can you reveal what is coming out next Saturday? Do you even have that planned out in advance or no?
Baby. I actually have not confirmed what I'm going to do for next week, but I have a lot of things up in the air. I have a Winnie the Pooh movie review on the way. I really have been wanting to make that one for a while. Pooh's Grand Adventure. I want to talk about Kirby Right Back at You. I want to talk about Whole Cake Island arc of One Piece, specifically like a couple episodes, or like the musical bits that they had in there. And
that channel loves One Piece videos, so that's gonna be good.
Yeah, baby, can't wait for 1K, the 500
Honestly,
views.
Do you
baby.
feel like you should just make like another channel just for your anime videos? Because I feel like that's kind of a different audience.
No.
Zeez
Right,
G 2.5.
No. All right, here. Okay, you know how there's like big like freaking channels, right? That can talk about both cartoons and anime. I'm trying to become something like that, but I need to like transfer my audience.
Give me an example.
Shafrillis.
So the PNG tuber.
You know,
Shafrillis?
Shafrillis talks about anime, cartoons, movies, games.
I mean, a lot of
And they all like perform decently well on his channel. Like obviously some videos perform better than others, but they all like seem to perform well. And I think
I do feel like anime tube and cartoon tube are kind of different though, you know? Like they typically do cultivate different audiences.
No, yeah, you're right. I guess it's he has got games, he has a Ghibli movie. Wow, yeah,
no,
that's cool.
There's like and there's a couple other examples that I can't remember the names
Wes
of
Anderson
their channels,
movies?
honestly.
Yeah, dude. That is a really unique position he got put into.
Yeah,
Right,
this guy's
and
gaming.
he's like he's like honestly trending like all the time, and I kind of want to be like in a position where I can talk about like any not specifically like the games, but like this like any like visual I don't know, just like cartoon, anime, whatever. I don't want to talk about games on Zeez but like a cartoon or an anime specific, maybe like a movie or something. Primarily focused on animated content, because I don't think there's any like live action show that I would want to talk about. Not that I can think of, unless
talk
it's
about live action adaptations of animated shows.
That's true. I did
will
talk about the One
argue-
Piece live action. I would actually talk.
There's like the live action Avatar that's coming out, isn't there?
That's true. I can maybe talk about that, but I actually do know something that I will talk about. You know what? Confirming right here. Here's next Saturday's video. The Bob Duncan rant.
No.
What's Bob Duncan?
No.
Ain't no way.
What is
Where
this?
I'm gonna talk about Bob
dude.
Duncan, bro.
What is this?
Oh my god.
What is
The
this?
Bob Duncan rant.
Dude.
What is this? No, what is this?
Look
You don't
up
know about
Bob
Bob
Duncan.
Look
Just
up Bob
look up Bob Duncan.
It's Bob
On
Duncan.
YouTube?
Look up Bob
Look
No.
up Bob Duncan.
on Google.
Look at
I'm
Bob.
gonna put a picture of Bob Duncan on the
Okay,
screen.
fine.
It's either Bob Duncan or Bertram, maybe both. I could honestly talk about Bertram. I don't know what
Bert Duncan.
Is it like- Is this?
I don't know what the pairing name is, but Bertram
Is it
Bob
this?
Duncan.
I'm like struggling here. What is this? Is it this?
Yeah, that's Bob Duncan.
What? I feel like I'm totally lost. What is
Oh
Bob
god, dude. Why
Bob
would
Duncan.
you?
Bob Duncan is an exterminator from the hit show Good Luck Charlie, and he's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool guy.
Duncan? Okay.
There's an episode where he gets mad at like his kids being stuck in a treehouse, and he starts grilling meats, and he's like, smell that meat. And
What?
there's also an episode where he he skates in an ice skating rink, and then I think he hurts his back.
Huh?
There's like many awesome
What?
Bob Duncan episodes, so I'm gonna make an awesome Bob Duncan character analysis.
What's going on?
Is this
You know,
another one of the character analysis
honestly,
videos?
This is gonna perform better than a One Piece video ever would if you put this on.
I
too.
guarantee it would.
You know
I
why?
guarantee it would.
Do you know why? Look, legitimately, seriously though, One Piece is just like Identity 5. It's just hyper specific to a fandom.
Well, yeah, it's very
You
Yeah.
can't
right.
you can't talk about One Piece because it's like it's so big and so all encompassing, like so large. It does not appeal to general people. That's like with Shea Farillas. He talks about like a Ghibli movie, right? I mean, because like everyone knows and loves Ghibli.
Yeah. No, that's true.
I
That's
guess he
true.
doesn't-
I mean,
Plus,
I feel like
One
it's kind of the
Piece-
same way with media.
One Piece has
right?
such a
Like-
core audience as well, where it's like it's so ongoing and long. Where the only people who would be interested in that type of content are those who can keep up with it, and those who aren't getting a constant influx of One Piece content from a channel like that. It's just how it works with anything, right? It's just how it works with anything. But I'm trying to come to a point where people come for my review specifically.
Well, they come for
of it.
you, right?
Yeah, that's the whole point of what I'm trying to do, is like trying to make them come for me. That's why like in all the videos I've tried to be making so far is add like a personal or a more personal touch into them. That's the goal. That's the end game.
Are you gonna try to do that with Identity 5 at all?
What?
I mean, never mind. You can't do that with Identity 5 because it's hard to be like, this is how this character related to me and my journey and story with it.
Well, I mean, I could do a character analysis because they're no, I could. There's lore. There's a lot of lore in the game. I could do that first, like
Identity
4
5
characters.
with this videos? Let's go.
When this character got mad, it reminded me of the time that Bob Duncan grilled his kid stuck in the tree. And when I was a kid, I could only imagine what the smell of fresh cut meats as I am hungry,
Specifically
being
grilled by
would
Bob
feel
Duncan.
like, but knowing that I can't get down from the treehouse, that Bob
What
Duncan
is
is doing
going
psychological
on?
torture.
Honestly, bro,
don't
you should do
understand.
the Bob Duncan analysis at this point. You're honestly better than me. On Racecar 67 next week, expect Bob Duncan character analysis.
And at that moment,
I think I have a better idea. Here's
the
yo,
UN came down and
let's
arrested
bring-
Bob Duncan.
Let's bring back the Sunday Alliance. We talked about the Sunday Alliance on the podcast. Let's bring back the Sunday Alliance next Sunday. Let's every single one of us. Let's upload a video analyzing Bob Duncan.
Oh my
Fine,
God.
I'll upload a video. You'll get
try.
freaking another. You'll get another like meme video from me where I'm like the only actor because I'm like.
Oh my
I
gosh.
actually have video editing this time, so whatever.
Yeah,
Four
I'll
different
try.
analysis of Bob Duncan would be the funniest thing ever. Honestly,
What the god?
that would
No.
be so funny.
What? You're backing out, little rookie. Come on.
That would generally be one of the funniest
No
things of all
way.
time.
Yes,
For
little rookie,
Bob
stop
Duncan
backing
analysis.
out.
4 Bob Duncan analysis videos. Oh gosh, dude, that actually sounds like the funniest thing
Oh
of
my
all time.
gosh.
Genuinely,
Ain't no
genuinely,
way.
it does.
All right,
So
so
actually,
yours is going
we
out.
should.
Yours
We
is
should
gonna
do
come
that.
out on 2.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Okay. Oh man. Okay, I'll try. I'll see what happens.
I'm gonna make a
baby.
new video. I'm not sure if I'll post it on that old
baby.
channel, but I'm gonna make a new video. It's
The
gonna be awesome.
Bob Duncan.
Are you gonna post it on
analysis.
Luna's Palace Soul Crest?
Oh, that's actually the perfect place
I
to
could
post it.
on. I mean, I can't
Make
post
it
on
a really
Luna Pavis
edgy
Soul
review. A really
Crest.
edgy
No, I
review.
can't. I can't post on Luna Pavis Soul Crest. What are you talking about?
Oh.
Luna Pavis Soul Crest has their own account. What are you talking
All
about?
right, whatever. But like, just imagine Emmy really quickly. Imagine if like maybe you forgot to upload on your channel and Luna just so happened to upload one in your play, like just surprisingly, right? Like Luna
Well, yeah,
doesn't
he
know about
totally
this.
could.
But right,
That's
but,
true. He totally could. 100%.
But he could. But imagine it's titled Bob Duncan, the most goth character in Disney history.
I mean, I'll pass the idea
Why Bob
on to
Duncan is the
Luna
most-
and see what he
yeah.
thinks.
Yeah, why Bob Duncan is the most underrated goth in TV history.
I think I'm gonna say why Bob Duncan is God, and I'm gonna title that as my video. Why Bob
What
Duncan is
is
God.
going on?
No, that would be amazing.
I've
We need to do
become
this.
so numb, I can
No, it's like
can
Bob
feel my
Duncan.
tongue.
I am become God, destroyer of meats.
No, I think it should be I've become so Bob, I can't feel my Duncan.
Please make it a music. Can you do a okay? I know this is Zeez Bubby too, but like your character analysis videos, you got to do a music video.
Oh yeah, that's honestly a great idea. This is a great idea. You know what? I don't care how much it takes me in
Are
the
we all
algorithm.
uploading next Sunday then? Are we all doing this?
Yeah,
I'm down.
I'll try.
I'm
I
doing it.
promise I will get you a freaking I promise I will get you a freaking full length video like from the old days.
On
And
the
we're gonna watch it together.
on the 28th of January, there will be 4 Bob Duncan analysis videos hitting YouTube.
I didn't promise a Bob Duncan analysis video. I
Ain't no
promised a video.
way.
Well, 4 Bob Duncan related videos.
Okay, fine. I'll make it Bob Duncan related,
Wait.
but I can make it about anything that I want. All right.
Forget the ozone
Really
layer. We're now
quickly,
the
because
dunksters.
I'm only asking this because I
This is
know so
Bob
much
Duncan.
about. Hold on. I'm only asking this because I know so much about Bob Duncan. I'm just testing your guys' knowledge. Bob Duncan's from Good Luck Charlie, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I'm really glad. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't
That's
know
Bob
what that show
Duncan.
is, but
Well, it features Bob Duncan, the hit guy.
yeah, that's all
from
you
the
really
show.
need to know. Even though Good Luck Charlie is like the name, it's actually about Bob Duncan.
Yeah, honestly, there should be a spinoff called Good Luck Bob.
No, No, just Bob. Just Bob. Just Bob.
Yeah, just
I
Bob.
don't understand.
Anyway, I think that's a great way to end off the podcast. By giving you...
No. We should keep going.
It's been
because
2 hours.
No,
We
we're
can go
just
for
6. We're just 8 minutes short of the longest podcast in
I
Zeez
agree.
podcast
Oh, yeah.
history.
We can break
my
the record
God.
right
What
now.
is the record?
Record is 2 hours and 17 minutes.
Are you
Oh.
sure? I thought it was
let's break
longer.
the record. Why not?
The longest one I scrolled back is podcast 10, which is 2 hours and 16 minutes.
Really?
I know that I feel like I've been on every episode that has broken the record. Not saying it's me, but guys, it's me. Okay.
Yeah, we got race car. We got race car in episode 6. We got race car in episode 27. Let's go.
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh yeah. That's something I never brought up, guys. As you guys all know from my name, it's Racecar627. So I was on episode 6, and now I'm on episode 27. This is really important. This is like almost as good at planning as like how we waited for episode 24 to be the first episode of 2024. Like that was really intelligent planning. So
Yeah, no, totally not a coincidence at all.
Yeah, you're right. It was episode 17, 2 hours, 16 minutes, and 40 seconds. So we have to find another topic. What other topics do we have?
Lots of snow.
we actually
Lots of
literally have
snow.
lots of
We have
topics that
more.
we never covered.
Yeah, we have so many topics today. Lots of snow. Come on,
I
lots of
can
snow.
go
Snow.
Well, we can go deep or not. I mean, I can go where I'm at in my life, man. We can go far, man. I can talk for a while.
Okay, go
yeah,
for it.
we're
Go
with
for
each
it.
other.
No,
we
hold on,
have
hold
a
on, hold on.
forecast.
Are we doing the deep topic or are we doing the fun snow topic?
I wanna do
Okay,
the
well,
fun snow
I wanted to
topic.
talk about how. Okay, I can talk about snow. So there's lots of snow where I live right now. It's been fun.
No way.
I made some snowballs. I went on a walk with the
Whoa.
snow, and it was actually super snowy yesterday.
Midwest.
And my sister had to like go and drive
How
in the
much snow
snow,
are we
and she
talking
said it
about?
was what?
How much snow?
I would love to answer your question, but I need to sneeze, so talk instead.
Okay,
Must be all the
so
snow.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Lots of snow is okay. So really quickly, Zeez knows that I'm a winter hater for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've established this.
For real?
Okay,
for
so
real?
We're
But,
at
like-
the negative. We're at the like
Sure.
bottom of the race car cycle right now.
oh, I hate the weather so much right now. But
Yeah, but it only goes
There
up
being-
from here.
there being snow makes winter a tiny bit better, I'd say. However, it being so cold makes winter much worse.
You
but-
would hate it here in Seattle.
Why?
Because it's winter.
There's no snow.
Because it's
No,
winter.
Honestly, I don't know. I'd rather there be no snow. I mean, because truthfully, like, it really. On my way. So I recently did a trip again for work, and on my way to work, on my way to the airport. This was like 5:30 in the morning, and it's -8. It's -25 degrees wind chill, and there was so many accidents. I watched a guy spin out in front of me and slam into a barrier. Like his entire front wheel, like light assembly, fell out of his truck, like in front of me. I saw multiple accidents
Jeez.
in front of me. Like that was the biggest one. Man, it was. I mean, it just. I don't know. It's so snow and ice makes stuff so dangerous to drive in. People get so
No,
hurt
absolutely.
so often, and I don't know. Snow just sucks, man. It shuts everything down. Like snow is pretty, but it shuts everything down. It makes things more dangerous. You have to deal with it. I don't know. It's extra
I've
weighted.
like slipped and fallen like several times on ice in the winter.
Yes.
I'm so glad
yeah,
there's
it's
not a lot
fun.
around here.
I have too, but I completely disagree because I think even though there's lots of flaws and it does cause like deaths and accidents and all that kind of stuff, I've always just been a sucker for the aesthetic and the beauty of winter and the snow times.
It's too cold
just-
to go outside 90% of the time. It just hurts. Like my.
Also, you have to shovel. You have to shovel.
Well, I don't have to shovel anymore. I used to have to, but
I'm
I
in
live
physical
apartment, so
pain
don't
when I
have to
do
anymore.
like snow-related activities.
Okay.
Like my hands get cold or something. It's just so painful.
Wear
I guess
gloves!
if you're not a
Face
homeowner,
hurts.
you don't have to
gloves!
shovel.
Wear gloves.
sucks. I wear
Just wear
gloves.
gloves.
I wear gloves
Wear
like most of the
better
time.
gloves.
If I plan on touching snow, I wear gloves. But if I accidentally get snow on my hands and I'm not wearing gloves, it sucks.
Bring hand warmers. Bro, you've never
The
been
stupid
winter
shaking
camping.
chemical reaction crap. I can't just bring that everywhere. That stuff's expensive.
Bro, you've never been winter camping as Boy Scouts, bro. Oh my gosh, you could not survive winter campouts.
I
Those were
have been
so
okay.
goated,
Literally,
bro.
I have been camping when it snowed before. I went camping in November just recently, and it was like 20 degrees at night. It's fine. I've been in the cold camping stuff, and I hated it, but I do it because it's fun. But still, whatever.
You just admitted it was fun.
No, it's fun because I'm camping. It's not fun because it's cold. I'd rather be warm. But like,
I mean, I gotta agree with Raceman here.
No.
Even though I've never been camping.
I think hold on. I think I gotta pull out the since I'm the owner of the channel, I think I gotta pull out the objective you're wrong card, where I have the ability to just like say you're objectively wrong, right?
Well, that's an ability that you
no,
have?
literally, people all day, every day. I had my girlfriend, like, I specifically asked her to analyze the seasons and, like, think about how she feels about them.
Girlfriend.
And I'm not joking. I asked her to analyze the seasons, and she wasn't, like spring and fall, whatever, but, like, she's, like, fully agreed with me now that, like, winter is definitely way worse than summer. Like, you just can't go outside. You're so like trapped in. It just sucks. I just want to be inside the entire time. I literally breathe fresh air probably 90 seconds a day now. Like, whereas in the summer, it was like an hour plus probably. Man, it was just, I don't know. It just, I just can't.
I guess you're just more sensitive to the cold than some people, I guess, because I've never really I've never minded the cold that much.
But I feel like people claim that they aren't, but go and ask them to hang outside. Go and ask them to do things outside. Like, go to a park, go to that. They're all vacant and empty. No one's outside. I never see anyone walking, like, no one's walking around anymore. All this kind of, because it's cold. People want to stay inside. It sucks. I don't know. It just, unless they're walking their dang dog, no one's outside.
Wait, Raceman. You said you wanted to go to a place, right? Like, where you couldn't speak the language? I know the perfect place for you to go.
Where?
Iceland.
Don't they speak English there?
No, I mean they do. They speak English in a lot of European countries. But...
don't they have like their own unique language?
They speak Icelandic.
Does that mean Greenland speaks Greenlandic?
North America.
No, because they speak Danish there. I thought.
Oh.
Around 98% of people speak English.
Okay. Well, I mean, is this like 98% of people speak English? Like most people in Japan speak English,
I think they
but all
also
of them are not that good?
Well, no. I think this is like they are fluent in it. Well, let's see. How many people speak Icelandic?
That's the podcast, folks.
No,
Thanks for
hold on.
joining
I'm
in
not
for
done.
Icelandic.
I'm not done.
No, we're not done yet.
I wanted to talk more about winter festivities.
Your rookie wisdom is not going to help here.
I wanted to talk about specifically building sleds in Boy Scouts. So when I was in Boy Scouts, we would have Klondike sleds that we would build by chopping down trees and tying them all together, and it was super fun. So every single year we would destroy all the old Klondike sleds and make new ones, and it was so freaking fun. We would go to this barn every single year and we would chop down all the trees and make it all the good stuff, and it was so cold, right? It was so freezing, but we enjoyed the fun work. It was fun to build up these sleds, and what was awesome, dude, nothing feels better than a warm bowl of soup in the winter time when it's like, oh, it's kind of chilly out, when you're like, oh, I can see my breath.
Oh yeah, I gotta agree with
it's
that.
cold, and then it's like, oh, you got your gloves on, but it's a little chilly, but you're working hard, and it's fun, good company and whatnot. And then you take the drink of the soup, and it's like, oh, that's godlike. And you can feel, after you've been like, chilly, you can feel like the edge of your arms kind of being cold, right? But after you drink that soup, you can feel your stomach warming up, and then it spreads to the rest of your body, and then you can go back and continue chopping down trees and tying knots and whatnot. It's amazing, dude. It's such a good feeling, because the feeling of like eating warm things while it's winter out, there's nothing that makes you feel more revitalized and alive. It's so enticing, dude. I love winter. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm sorry.
Anyways, so people in Iceland.
He needs like
What the heck? What the heck? What do you mean? Well,
I love winter so much, dude. So anyway,
What do you
people in
mean?
Iceland.
Hey, you gotta give me a fair chance here, man.
93.2% speak
Yo.
Icelandic, but 98% can speak English.
gosh.
So more people
The
speak English than
disrespect.
Icelandic.
people that speak
The
English in
disrespect.
Iceland than
They've
funny.
literally just little rookie. They've literally already got on to the next topic. They don't even care.
Hold on. All right, I actually can add on to your topic really quickly, Zeez. I have a story of building a sled, and this happened
So
in college.
Jover.
So, with a person that we're friends with named Eric, who you know, we we actually created a sled for basically at my university that I went to. It is like they have a hill that is like notorious for sledding, and the culture is that you sled on everything but a sled. Okay, right? So be it textbooks, laundry hampers, cardboard boxes, right? So what we did is we created a sled where we went to Home Depot in a snowstorm and we got this thing. We got Polywall, which is like what they set up. It's like partially, it's like construction wall or like part of construction wall. It's like a thin plastic, really cheap, a long thin plastic sheet. And then we got he'd actually made this before. So this is the prototype 2, but I never dealt with the prototype 2. I've never dealt with the original one. The prototype. This is the production version, I guess. So we bought a 2x4 and cut it to size at Home Depot to fit the polywall, and then drilled 2 holes in it to put the reins of the sled around so you could hold it. So this sled, was this big plastic sheet. It could fit like 8 people on it. So we got so much insane speed. One of the times I brought the sled out to the hill, one person was trying to sled down on a mattress. Now the mattress had too much friction with the ground, right?
Yeah, way too much, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just there with like one of my friends. So like I just walked up with that group of people. I said, "Hey guys, check out my sled. Let's put it on." Like I literally told them, "Let's put it on my sled," right? And they're like, "Dude, sick, bro!" And it worked perfectly. It fit perfectly on there, and we could get like 10 people on because now you're on like a spring. The elevated surface, man. We had so many people on it. It was pretty dangerous. But we went down this hill, and the mattress acted like natural suspension as we're going down the hill.
Oh my god, that's
insane. So amazing.
Yeah, one of the. Anyways, people obviously, because it's college, build ramps along there. One of the times, I was one of 2 people that stayed on. There's about 10 of us. We hit the ramp dead on. We had people
bailed.
Hit their heads. We had to there was a girl that I don't remember, we didn't call an ambulance for, but someone had to walk them back to their dorm because they hit their head really hard against the ground, and their nose started bleeding, and they lost consciousness temporarily and lost their phone.
What?
Yeah, that was cool. Anyways.
I mean,
I stayed on the sled. Whenever people would abort the sled all the time, because there was trees too, I would stay on the captain with his ship and would wipe out with the ship every time, and I never got hurt. So whatever.
Dude, you're a trooper. You're a trooper. Let's go.
I felt like the scene of the Titanic. You're it's the captain must stay on the ship, or what is this the slogan? That's
a captain must go down with his ship.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Right, that is literally what I said. I'm the second I was about to hit something, I would yell at people, the captain must go down with the ship. So I stayed on the entire time, man. And people would bail because they think we're hitting a tree, and we'd always avoid it just very slightly. I'd always avoid it at least.
That's actually amazing, dude.
Good times. That was my homemade sled story.
I almost had a sledding accident as well.
We're at 2 hours 2024.
I'm gonna share my sledding almost getting stabbed before.
We messed up the timing.
It's not 2024 because there's a minute and 2 are sync, so whatever.
Well, it's fine. We'll figure it out. It doesn't even matter. Anyway, this was specifically in Cub Scouts, not in Boy Scouts, which is the tier before. But we built these sleds not out of wood, but it was out of cardboard, right? So I was a stupid idiot and didn't realize that only a certain amount of people could get into the sled. So we had people that were on pushing duty, right? That would push you down the hill, and then other people. The rest of everybody would just ride in it. So what I thought what people were supposed to do, they were supposed to run and then hang onto the sled and get dragged down the hill. So that's what I did. I shoved and then I held on to the sled and I kept getting dragged. And then people were like, "Yo, let go! You're making us slower." And I was like, "Oh, I thought I was supposed to hang on." So I let go. And then I kind of roll my way down the rest of the mountain. And when I look up there, barreling towards me is a sled with a stick, a very sharp stick, carved stick, pointed end, barreling straight down towards me. And
what?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
this
they
is like
just-
the near-death experience. Why didn't we get this before?
I forgot, I guess. I don't know. But
Okay.
it was funny because there's so many people watching this, and they all realized that I was down there, and it was about to hit me. I don't know if it would have like pierced through my skin or maybe just like hit the side of me or hit my jacket or something, but I like got that and I immediately dodged. I remember just jumping because I was on my knees, right? I jumped with my knees to the right and barely dodged it. I remember hearing everybody go, "Oh!" because they're all like scared of me getting hit. And that was only like the first race, and I remember they immediately were like, "Get that stick off that sled now," because like it could have hurt somebody. I don't know how they even let that, because it was supposed to be like a cool.
Well, I don't
like,
know. I feel
it was
like you
supposed
were
to be
going
cool, right? There was
fast
like
enough where like you literally could have died. Like
maybe I don't know. I mean, I
I mean,
barely
if it
dodged
hit you,
it.
right?
Like I reacted, like I had to react so fast because I got up, I saw it coming, I decided to dodge it like immediately.
I will say I've had my fair
Em-
share of sled and like tube collisions of people going pretty fast. If you get hit and like roll, it's pretty okay most of the time. But if there's a stick,
Yeah.
that's a different story.
Well, I mean, yeah, this is a
Well, no,
sharp, pointy stick.
Yeah, it was coming towards me with the speed of the sled, so I just like, oh, okay, I guess that's death. Let me get out of the way here. I remember my dad was like super worried as well because he's like, you were really close to getting hit by that, like super close. I just remember it was so funny because like I didn't even get yelled at because like obviously it was not my fault, but the freaking kids that put the stick on that sled, they were all getting yelled at, and I was like, why didn't you tell them to take it off earlier? Like, it was clearly a very sharp, because I thought it would look cool, right? It was supposed to be like, ooh, look, cool pointy stick sticking out from the cardboard sled. Like, that obviously looks really cool, right? And then they were like, yo, that was so dangerous. Why on earth did you do that? But it's like, all the sleds had to get passed for approval. So that made it through the approval. So it was like, it was their fault, but they blamed the kids. And I was like, bruh, it's your fault. You're the parents. We're all like 7, 8, 9-year-olds. Like, of course we're not gonna think about like stabbing another kid with a stick. We're just like, oh, that looks cool. Let's put it on the sled. This is stupid, dude. But, you know, it was a fun time. Almost dying, I guess, to a stick.
Proof winter is worst season.
No,
yeah,
it's the
literally
best.
dying by stick. That would only happen in winter, bro.
Death by stick.
Death by sled stick.
So, guys, I do believe we have hit a new record for the longest podcast.
Yes,
Now we can end it.
we have.
I think we can end it now. Unless
Yeah,
there's
we
any
can.
final words from anybody.
That's all from the podcast, folks. Thank you for joining in and tuning in.
Actually, I have
for,
an extra topic that I wanted to talk about.
Okay,
It's called Gemcraft.
Alright.
I
Oh
wanted to
my
just talk about
gosh!
Gemcraft story.
No, we already talked about Gemcraft and your freaking.
No, I need to
Squares.
talk about the
Let-
story of Gemcraft.
let-
There's
let
actually
her
a
cook.
story.
Let
Oh
her
my
cook.
gosh!
She's got something. I believe it.
Is she making ramen?
I am gonna make
Oh
ramen.
my
afterwards.
How long is that gonna take you? Like 4 hours?
No.
More like 6.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, it doesn't actually take me that long.
How long is it gonna take you? Like honestly?
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, probably like 15 minutes.
Okay, so it's gonna take her 30 minutes. Anytime Emmy says however long something's gonna take, double it. Always double
Well,
it.
guys,
Always double it.
guys.
Always double it, no matter what. Anytime.
That is very true. I
Guys.
agree with that.
Well,
you
no,
know-
guys, this.
No, Emmy, there's a perfect example. There's a perfect example of what happened today. We were gonna meet an hour earlier to record, and guess what? You're an hour late.
Okay, I was mentoring, and they had a meeting, and
it's okay.
I was
It's
mentoring
just-
for
it's
the
just-
robotics.
It's fate.
You
It's
know
fate,
about
Emmy.
this?
It's fate. It's always the
Whoa,
case.
wait, can we talk
Fate.
about robotics now? Okay, good. So,
Yeah,
my
what-
God.
what about robotics? What about
We're not going to open that can of worms. We're
No,
not
no,
going to
open-
open that
open
can
the
of
can.
worms and all the
Open it.
hours that me and Race
that
Man
literally
spend there.
that literally could be a 3-hour podcast on its own if me and Emmy talk about it long enough.
I guarantee
Oh, yeah. We
it. But
definitely
we're
could.
almost
We
at we're
definitely
almost
could.
at 2.5 hours. So I think for the sake of me editing at least, I think we're gonna
I
end this
wanted
one
to just
here.
be 2.5 hours, just for like the sake of it. Sorry
All
for
right, fine.
extending
Well,
it.
then we
All
need
right.
to talk for like 2 more minutes. Come on.
All right, so quickly, guys. So really, one thing that was never covered on here, if we look through the topics, is rice is yummy. So Zeez,
Rice
take it
is
away.
Yeah. All right.
Bro,
so I
yes.
had some delicious jasmine rice the other day, and it was really good. And I've kind of just been going through like a rice phase recently. Right? I had a bunch of like white rice recently.
Bro,
And I put on.
love
I
rice.
always the rice arc.
Rice
Yeah,
arc.
basically. Well, I just was making some white rice, and I had some peppers onto it, and then I lightly salt it, and it's so freaking good. I forgot how good rice was, and like the past like 4 days, I've like had rice every day and like I don't want to. Every day I wake up and I'm like, ooh, I get to have more rice today. And it's like, yeah, more rice.
Dude, Zeez gets up from his bed. He's like,
Bro.
I'm not even. That literally was me this morning.
I get to have more rice.
This morning I literally woke up and I was
That's
like,
what I'm like, though.
I can't wait for my daily rice.
Little Rookie can attest to this. Little Rookie can attest to my love of rice.
Yes, it's quite disturbing.
Disturbing.
Yeah, because I just shovel it into my mouth. I love rice so much.
Dude.
Well, I mean, yeah, rice is good.
What's the pyro like the moist critical meme where he's like, woo, yeah, baby. That's you. That's Zeez every morning waking up
baby.
right now.
Yeah, that's me every. When I get up tomorrow morning, I'm gonna be like, I can't wait for my rice, my daily intake of rice.
My daily dose of rice.
This
It's
is
so
your daily
good.
dose of rice.
I don't know why it's so good, but it is. Like, all you have to do is like put some pepper on it and just like a small little sprinkle of salt, and it's godlike. It's so good.
Now
Like
you want
black
to
gosh.
pepper or like bell peppers?
No, like just like regular pepper. You know, like the achoo pepper, like achoo. Whenever you sniff it in the
that
cartoons,
pepper.
that pepper.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know
actually an
what-
interesting way of eating rice. I've never seen anyone eat rice like that before.
Well, maybe it's just American because I don't really have any like actual spices or whatever. But I just thought like, oh, I'll try the pepper and whatnot, and it was good.
You should try making fried rice.
Okay. I mean, I'm
Okay,
good.
we can call it a day, guys. Zeez
Oh,
is gonna try
thank
fried
God.
rice.
Wait, no, hold on.
We're all
I
gonna
want to
make
hear.
videos.
We're all gonna make the Bob
And I'm
Duncan
gonna watch
video.
all those things and learn football by next week.
What? No, I didn't agree to this.
You did actually.
you
it was,
did.
It
Yes,
was in
you
the
did.
contract.
Yes,
It
you
was
did.
in the
Emmy,
contract.
You did.
How do you achieve a fourth down in football?
What?
Like, how does it get
What
to
do you,
the...
what's a fourth
I don't know.
down?
Oh,
What-
I don't
what
know
is
what
the
that
difference?
is.
What
even
happens
is
when-
that?
I don't know what that is either.
We have
all
so
I know,
much
all I know
work
about
to
football
do.
is touchdown.
How do you go? What is a fourth down? What is a first down? That's the big thing.
What even is a down?
I
What
don't
the
know
hell
what
is
a down is. I don't know what
Welcome
a down
to
is either.
town,
Okay, hold
is
on.
what he's
Touchdown
trying
is
to
worth
say.
6 points. I know that.
Oh god. All right, guys.
It is worth 6 points, right? It
We
is
got a
worth 6
lot of work
points, right?
next week. Let's go.
Oh my
Yo.
god.
Rage Man 627 signing out. Get angry, boys.
Go
Yeah.
Banter.
Angry.
But hold on, I need to hear a classic Little Rookie outro. Go on, take us away, buddy. Come on, little Bonds.
Well, guys, that was our podcast for today. Thank you for joining in and tuning in. I have been your host, G.
Wait, whoa.
And,
You're not the host.
No, it's
Is
okay.
this stealing
Let
the
him cook,
podcast?
let him cook.
Yeah, thank you for being here. We hope to see you again. Make sure to post those comments on Reddit. We will check it eventually. And make
There's
sure to
literally been
comment under
nothing
this
for like the
video.
past 3 months.
Make sure to comment under this video because we will be reading it, and that's pretty much it. We appreciate all the help and stuff that you guys have been showing us. The support has been amazing. Thank you for supporting a small-time podcast like ours. And with that, no sponsorships, no nothing. I believe that's it from us. So yeah, we'll see you next time on the internet.
Beautiful. All right, we'll see you. Bye.
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 All right,
Beautiful
we did
work.
it, guys. We did it.
Beautiful work as always.